What is up, everybody? Sup, guys? Today, welcome back to another Lazy Sunday live stream / live episode of Figure It Out. This is technically Figure It Out episode 302. It's one of those. There was a big reveal stream, some hot fire, some gas that we are going to be discussing today. No Nate. Right off the bat, I know everyone in chat's going to be wondering where their little Pookie Bear is, but Nate is hanging out with his cousin who flew in from Seattle, Washington, and we hung out with him all weekend, went to a Friday the 13th marathon in Chicago, Illinois. Then we went to a Comic-Con yesterday in Michigan, so kind of a rare event for him to fly all the way out in the Midwest, so he's taking that time to hang out with his cousin. Totally understandable. Yeah, Nate is fired, actually.
I'm replacing.
And Nate, yeah, Zooboy is replacing Nate.
I'm leaving Monday Night Figure Ball.
I mean, you are
going
on the top left. You are on the top left.
There we go.
So I kind of threw out the white flag and asked some people to join me today. So we have from Monday Night Figure Ball, Zooboy.
What's up?
The Yapper himself.
Indeed.
And then we also have Bat Diesel, beloved member of our Discord community.
What's up, guys?
You've been on this stream before in the past. You've also been on Monday Night Figure Ball. So I figured, hey, what the heck? Sent out some last minute invites and I saw what stuck.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course. So we will be discussing all of the Black Series specific Pulsecon reveals because they were surprisingly more fruitful than I thought they were going to be. I was kind of just expecting Skeleton Crew stuff and pretty much nothing else. So I was pleasantly surprised. And then we also have some more newsy type stuff, some rumors and some leaks and some code names and whatnot. So we'll be talking about that as well. And then obviously recent pickups, stuff like that. Zooboy already said he has nothing.
I got nothing, guys.
Not even any pipelines?
Nothing. I can't even pipeline anything because nothing's coming.
Damn.
Well, I got two things coming tomorrow, but Coffee and I are going to do a short Monday Night Figure Ball tomorrow.
You're not going to show any of your McFarlane pickups from Monday Night Figure Ball?
I mean, I could. I do still have them right next to me. We'll see. If there's time, maybe I'll do that. I have them right here, so maybe.
Yeah, since we've separated Zooboy from the rest of his Monday Night Figure Ball brethren, that's why he has no recent pickups, and
exactly
he's going to be on his best behavior.
See, now I devolved into an early Zooboy appearance when Nate first had me on here.
Mm-hmm.
Once we hit past the 5-hour mark,
yeah, then I'll look crazy.
Gotta watch my brownies, so catch y'all on the rewatch. Cleveland, go Cleveland, Josh. Good luck to you. Down with football. You guys need to be watching Lazy Sunday live stream on Sunday, Monday Night Figure Ball, Monday night.
Smashing that like button. Smash that like button early on.
I streamed Monday Night Figure Ball when the Jets were playing the first game of the season, and I'm a Jets fan.
Got my official.
I guess I'm a
merch.
fake Jets fan.
Even though I asked Zach, and he said he's too busy playing pickleball right now. What a lazy bastard.
You can listen in while playing.
That's true.
Just stream while playing.
Why is the Mark Hamill likeness? Oh yeah, we'll get to all that.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
Potentially the main disappointing thing. Unc Doug.
What's up, Doug?
What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. Got tons of people in chat already. We're less than 7 minutes, and we have almost 200 people in here. So
it's awesome.
Make sure to smack that like button because we like to hit 100 likes on every stream while we're live. Yeah, listen to late night.
Yeah, listen to that guy.
All right.
That guy kind of reminds me of Bat Diesel.
Stat tomorrow. Yeah, I was very relieved that was an in-stock purchase. We'll talk about that too. Sith Lord 229.
What's up?
Hey,
what's up, man? Let me know if you want to join. I'll send you the link real quick. I've sent a lot of impromptu last-minute open invites, so let me know if you'd like to join. Hello There Collectibles, been a member for 14 months. Thank you so much. Along with Caleb W. for 23 months. Almost at that 2-hour mark. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here, sacrificing your weekend time. Even though we're late. Not really. It's just Sunday. That's just how we do it. Even though those Monday Night Figure Ball bastards covered it on Friday. They got the scoop before us.
That's true.
I'm mad, bro.
It is lazy Sunday, so.
True, it is fitting. It is fitting. We also have Don, who's been a member for 37 months. Thank you guys so much for your support.
We had Grand Moff Tony on, and Grand Moff Tony is in chat as well.
Nice, nice. Oh,
yeah, that was
there
a nice
he is.
stream. That was a good time.
Yeah, I can't wait to listen to that on Monday.
Fake fan hasn't
fake
listened
fan.
yet?
I was too busy watching 4 movies in a row at a movie theater.
I'm about to spoil all my opinions. You won't even have to watch my segments. Just skip.
Oh, snap. True. Nah, no skipping on that. No skipping on that. Darth Trev, 286, member for 2 months. Fig, the OG himself, Smooches, 36 months. Thank you so much. What's up, Stone Mandalorian? And hello to everyone else in chat. Even if I don't specifically read your name out, I still love you all the same. So just right off the bat, first things first, general vibe, general thoughts, Hasbro Pulsecon 2024. Bat Diesel, I'll give it to you first. Just general thoughts.
Positive. I would say positive. It was an unexpected surprise, I think. Seeing some of those. We had talked before that we were all on the same page. We really thought we were going to get just some skeleton crew, and that really...
Not all of us about Diesel.
You act like you were talking for weeks about it. Yeah, I cannot find any evidence of this. But no, we were pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I was saying like the day before, like it'd be sweet if we get
shit. My bad,
dude.
I want the
live avalanche on
shells
cam.
coming down. I want all the shells coming down behind you.
See, that was Etrigan the Demon and John Constantine falling and taking out 3 different McFarlane figures.
Oh yeah,
that's what you get for buying McFarlane, bro.
Yeah.
That was at my top shelf.
Even with those little circular disc stands.
I don't actually have them on those stands. I don't use those stands. You want to see what I do with those
Bro,
stands?
they need them. They need those stands.
Oh, no. I love those digital, like the big one that says digital on it. That's so stupid.
I love Luke's comment. If Zooboy doesn't interrupt someone, his toys are up.
Oh, we're going to get some interruptions. Don't worry.
It's literally because I selected... I was going to say, Zooboy, you go first. But then at the last second, I was like, Bat Diesel, you go first. And it was like the universe trying to tell me
universe trying
wrong.
to correct itself.
No,
like,
it's fair.
What?
Bat Diesel doesn't have his own show for his own thoughts.
Yeah. I just coerce the Monday Night Figure Ball into the direction that I wanted to go. But no, overall positive. I wasn't expecting anything crazy. I liked what we got. The Luke was a good surprise. Leia's a good surprise. Honestly, it's cleared the pipeline. I think that was all positive. Like we'll talk more about the lack of pipelines. We can get into that.
It's because the line's dying.
Yeah, obviously, but positive overall, and we'll get into the individual as we go.
Zoo general thoughts?
Positive. The only issue I have is no actual new figures that we didn't know were coming, but that's fine because it did clear out a bunch of the pipeline, and they all look great. Even I think the likeness in Luke is not great, and we'll talk about that, but still easy to pick up. That Luke is definitely still going to be a pickup for me.
Yeah. Piercing Bullet 7, I did not get... I think it was either the next day or maybe the day after I checked it, because I do have some funny P.O. Box pickups that we'll get into later, but I'll definitely be checking it soon. Also, just real quick, we finally did ship out the winners, because we were 2 months behind, because the one that was going to Ireland, it took them a while to reach out to us. Darth Malgus is on its way to Ireland right now, all right? And then last month, Pat Dyer, we shipped yours as well. You got the 187th that I probably should have gave to Zooboy. That wasn't all messed up. So you're getting a perfect clone trooper.
I'm sure his is absolutely perfect.
I looked at it before shipping it. I was like, ooh, it does look pretty, spot on.
Why didn't you look at mine, bro?
Okay.
Great answer.
Yeah. I thought the same. Like I said at the beginning, like chat is saying, like we all kind of expected the Skeleton Crew stuff, especially since some of it has been leaked, and it's like, the packaging is already done for them. So I was assuming it's pretty far ahead into the process.
Let me explain what Coffee is saying here. So once Pulsecon started creeping up, I was like, maybe it will be revealed, but I still thought it would be its own thing. And I still think right now it'll be its own thing. I don't think it'll be a stream where they reveal some Skeleton Crew, some other stuff. I think one day they're just going to... Yeah, it could be like that, or maybe just a Skeleton Crew day. What was the thing they used to do? The bounty stuff for Mandalorian, each week? Mando Mondays? Is that what it was? Yeah, and then it was... did they do it for Ahsoka? Or was that just where people wanted it?
I don't think they did it for Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano Tuesday?
No. They did it during Book of Boba Fett, and I think.
So maybe they'll do that for Skeleton Crew, the lead up. I don't know. I was surprised no Savage Press. That was probably the biggest surprise for me.
Yeah.
But
well, we got some news
next
about
month.
that.
I think we just had some lag going on in the stream. I think we're fine now.
Yeah, Coffee's saying it too. Weird.
Bro, wouldn't be well, that's weird because we just jumped up to 250. It was at 190 live viewers and then it just jumped up to 250. So maybe so many people joined.
Yeah, YouTube can't handle the magnitude of this.
They can't handle out of the basement anymore. We gotta go to Kick. God. Or Twitch. Let me look. I gotta do a live check here.
Looks good on mine.
Yeah, we might have just had a brief hiccup. But all right, let's move on to the actual reveals. Actually, sorry, I lied. Let me change it to, there we go, Hasbro Pulsecon 2024 logo. Let's go, first things first, the Black Series Stap came out. So this is still up on Pulse. It did go up yesterday. And I was, because we were driving and like my service was going in and out. I was passenger, of course. I wasn't trying to literally pre-order things as I'm
swerving into traffic while
Chicago traffic.
I buy and drive.
Yeah. What's up, Zavi? You as well, Zavi. If you want to join, I'll send you the link. Just let me know. This went up, and Nate and I were both kind of panicking getting this because that new Hasbro Pulse website is just so weird, and it was doing the thing where like I couldn't secure it. You guys know all the weird things that happen with like trying to input your stuff, It was saying my phone number was invalid, and I'm like, is it because I'm not putting the 1? But it puts the 1 automatically if you select the United States. I'm like, why is this happening to me?
Can we get also a quick shout out to Hasbro for their great QA on their trying to buy during the website during that first hour. Like it pays to be premium. Oh, it really pays to be premium. Can I get my $50 back? I could not buy for the first hour. Like I think a couple people got their orders in really early, but then no one could put in orders. You had to switch to PayPal.
It was I got my order in at 4:18. And I think, didn't Adam also, or someone else, got their order in around 4:30?
No, that's fake
I think
news.
it was Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Also, real quick, stock update on the Stap. There are 4,857 currently in stock.
Do you know how many went up in the first place?
It was, I want to say, over 8,000. I might be wrong, like 8,800. Okay,
all right.
Mr. Coffee might know.
So maybe around half?
Yeah, somewhere around half.
Right, yeah. Mr. Bonbon secured my stat. That's good.
Coffee, why didn't you tell me to secure the stat? I could have just gave it to you in person.
Oh, okay. He's in the chat. 8,800 went up originally. What was I going to say? Oh, speaking of premium, another thing that was kind of just whatever was the whole like pre-show thing that they did. Because let's just say I had access to it through third-party means. and so I got to watch it even though I'm not premium.
Well, they even sent to
And,
all the premium apparently because I didn't get it and I have premium.
Yeah, there's tons of people who didn't get the link, and I'm just casually watching it as a non-premium member. But that was just kind of a waste as well. Like nothing useful.
Yeah, I have premium and I didn't even watch it. So
Yeah, I mean it's just like, what's the
Yeah.
point, you know?
No.
But dude, I hope StreamYard is not glitching right now.
Oh.
Are we still all good? I'm seeing some chat here. Why is it like when Nate's gone? What's going on here? It's a curse.
It's Nate's aura.
Nate's the glue that holds out of the basement together.
Yeah, right? Like what? Okay, I think we're fine. We all good, everybody? But yeah, that was kind of a waste. However, I did manage to get mine. I mean, it's literally sitting in stock.
Yeah.
So I picked up 2. How about you guys?
One.
Just
Always one. No army building for me.
But I was gonna get 2, but then the other guys were hearing it real time when I was like adding my stuff to cart. I was like, do.
Yeah.
All the stuff from that I wanted from Pulsecon, and then like it was $400 worth of stuff that I added. I was like, all right, we're gonna have to pull it back a little bit. So, like the stat went down to 1. Some other stuff got trimmed up. So
Did you get
just one
charged yet
stat.
since you did PayPal?
I got charged for the stat. Did not get charged for the other stuff yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same, Jayhawk. I went for 2 immediately. I'm on that non-premium life, so it's nice to get that free shipping. And I needed 2 regardless. I wanted 2 regardless.
Both on the same shelf? Or are you putting them on different shelves?
It's kind of funny, like my Phantom Menace, because my idea was to do Phantom Attack of the Clones Revenge, but then you realize like Phantom Menace doesn't have any figures in it. So there's like this huge open space right here. So where the Blood Fin is, I like to spread out my representation. So like I have, 12, 13, 20 Stormtroopers, but they're like spread out throughout the Dark Times, the original trilogy. Like I don't like to have like an Imperial shelf, a CIS shelf. Like my Super Battle Droids are spread out everywhere. Clone Wars, prequels. So I'll probably do the same thing with this. And it doesn't take up a lot of space, I'm assuming, because it's like a vertical, it's a vertical vehicle floating. I love the stand. I was kind of getting a little worried when they were posing it, and it was kind of leaning
it was
forward.
toppling over from like, the side. Yeah.
Right.
That's what happens with the Marvel. Like Marvel Legends has it's a similar stand that they'll use for like the gliders or whatever. And yeah, if you don't have them straight up, they don't hold the best, but it'll be fine. For what this is, it's fine. Because it only really needs to be up straight for the most part anyways, so.
Pat Diesel, do you have Hawkeye Sky Cycle?
No.
Or do you know? Have you seen it?
No.
Because
I know of it. Yeah.
That has a similar stand.
Yeah.
And that's awful.
Oh, I have the Green Goblin, the recent Green Goblin, the deluxe one with the glider, and I hear it fall on my shelf like probably once a week. So
Willem Dafoe one, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, so I went for 2, and I just love supporting the vehicles, prequel vehicles. I'm in on anything prequel film, like literally anything. I can't think of a single figure.
Even Shmi? Yeah.
I feel like just on principle alone, I would buy a Shmi.
I respect that.
Maybe.
If you don't buy Anakin's mom, I swear to God, Justin.
Okay, we're back to 250 viewers, so I think we're fine now. I think everything is all as it should be.
If this gets repainted, are you buying more?
That's a good question.
I would buy one more stap if they do like the blue Separatist Clone Wars version. I would get one more. So like, I'd like to have 3 staps: 2 regular, 1 Clone Wars specific. I think that's where I would draw the line.
That's the thing is I probably will eventually go back and pick up a second of this one because this is the only colorway I personally would want. This was the one in the movie, like the main one. I'd stick with this one personally, so I might eventually come back and get a second one.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Jayhawk. Shmi needs the love.
Did someone say it should be 35? I can't even find. I see people replying to the comment, but I can't find the comment itself. But
Oh yeah, they said someone was saying if this was 35 or 40, maybe they got one. But no, this is this.
You got to realize the figure itself is 25.
Right, that's the problem. We're in a world where $25 figure, and then this other newly tooled item about the size of a figure itself.
Yeah, I think a stab for 25
item.
is fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
Yeah. Are these Black Series reissues old stock? No. As far as I know, that's just not how it works. Like the whole they just found these in a warehouse somewhere. I don't think that actually happens logistically. I believe this is fresh runs on the, and you can tell the boxes are brand new and everything. You know, if they were from 2016 or whatever, you would notice those boxes would be not in pristine condition.
Did you see, Justin, that some store, I don't remember what store it was, but some smaller store said they assumed that it was?
Who?
I don't remember exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
some smaller store.
Is like a controversial thing that I'm not getting?
I'm being serious.
Is it?
Oh,
SAF?
are you like small store or?
All right, now I need to know what store you're talking about.
Never
You're
mind.
the one who said it.
Yeah, you're the one who said it.
No, because I legitimately don't remember what store it is. But now you're telling me.
Then it's not who I thought.
Well, maybe it is.
I doubt it. I'm not going to say who I'm talking about.
All right, I'm saying a store said that they assumed that they were old stock.
No
and
shot.
I was like, no way.
Because I'm not in the manufacturing and logistics and stuff, but like Luke is saying here, like I would assume so that as well, like warehouses have to pay rent. Like every shelf costs money. It's like they're not just going to randomly find like a gold mine of old, super valuable
I put who I was
figures.
talking about in the
Yes, I
private
saw.
chat.
I think you're right. That's that. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I was going to add Zavi and then he disappeared. Oh, or he doesn't have the red, the super red light on. What's going on?
Oh.
Oh snap! There he goes. There he goes.
Hey guys, how do I sound? I don't have my microphone with me, so I don't know. Is it all good?
You sound awful.
you sound fine.
Get off the stream.
Oh, okay, all right. Nice to see you, Z-boy.
Nah, you sound good to me.
Friend from across the pond.
Cheers. Yes.
Yeah, we got some
everyone.
UK representation.
There's something in the water.
right away.
There we go.
You're really gonna like one of my recent pickups, Zavi. You're really gonna like one of my recents.
Good. Excited.
Let me get rid of this overlay so we can see Zoo and all of
There we
his.
go.
You don't like that, Zoo? The live on your forehead.
We'll just.
So yeah, I'm glad also that this was add to cart and it's gonna ship immediately. Mine already charged, shipped. Everything's all good. Everything's perfect in the world. Down with pre-orders. Let me get the toys as soon as they come out. Just like the Bloodfin Wet was a in-stock purchase. I like that because you're teasing forever. They reveal and tease forever, and then they go up for pre-order. I like when it's just like you've been teasing it. It's in the works. It's done. Give me it now.
Yeah. It felt like a pre-order almost just because we knew about it so far ahead of time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like you said, it's good that we didn't like know about it forever, wait for it, then get a pre-order, then wait for it like every other figure now.
Yeah, I actually didn't know it was an in-stock purchase at first because that's how frantically I was trying to secure this. I had to like go back. I was like, wait, was that an in-stock? And it is, and it's still in stock. Support the prequel vehicles, guys. Zavi, did you secure one of these? I know you have a different perspective being over there. How easy was it to get for you guys?
So thankfully, all Hasbro Pulse exclusives have been relatively easy. I mean, for the Mace Windu and 180, 187, the Yoda, nothing really tends to sell out in the premium window, which is nice because I don't have premium. But I was able to secure two of these right on schedule, which was 10 o'clock here in the UK. It's weird because when Hasbro have their events, like their live streams and everything, like pre-orders for us can like go up from like between 9 and like 10 p.m. So quite late, but was able to snag two and hopefully should sit soon. So yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah. So it's in stock. Went up. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a good release. I mean, it's a good Pulsecon exclusive. It's the sort of stuff that we've been wanting. We've been wanting a stat we would talk about for a while. Hopefully, a bark speeder. Is in
Yeah, I
the
was about to
works.
say, now do the bark, please.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? Hold on, Bet. He's like, got it. I got the
boy.
bark.
You got the bark? I thought it was about to be a dog or something.
All you have to do, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got the bark.
I mean, they own the mold. All they have to do is like just click the
Yeah, just
the file
upscale
and
this.
drag it.
Just upscale
drag it
this.
up.
Take it from Jazzwares.
Yeah.
And just upscale.
Just hold control on the corner and then drag
Exactly.
up.
100%. Easy peasy.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the actual reveals themselves. Once that stream started, because of what I was doing on Friday, I took a half day because we were going to that Friday the 13th marathon in Chicago. So I took a half day, and I was sort of just waiting for Lucy and Nate and everyone to get off, and they were getting off a little bit early. So I got to sit down, relax, had Kiwi with me, joined the Discord voice chat a little bit for Pulsecon, and they have a
Kiwi
new.
was not impressed.
Kiwi was not impressed. She was slumped. She was sleeping. But they have a new member, Hope, and she wasn't. I noticed, like, this is so stupid to even mention, but I noticed that she wasn't saying, like, this media from the entertainment expression. Like, she was saying, like, from the episode,
And she was
from the
marketing,
movie.
too.
I was like, I'm a fan. She seemed like she knew what she was talking about. She wasn't using a lot of that, like, typical corporate slop. So that I didn't know they had a new team member, but I was a fan. So let's go ahead and just jump right into. We're gonna go in the order in which they revealed stuff. So the first thing they revealed, what a banger of a choice to kickstart your first reveal for like the 30 minutes or whatever. So we have Prince Xizor from Shadows of the Empire in its own galaxy packaging specific
That is
subline.
awesome. That is
It's
so
awesome.
cool.
I had to
That's
go
nice
back and
purple.
listen to it again, where they specifically said it's the first publishing, line. But then they said in the main line, but this isn't a main line. They must have meant mural because this isn't a mainline item. But yeah, the first publishing media.
It's a mainline fan channel exclusive.
correct.
That's what it is.
Perfect.
Yes. So this is fan channel, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All three of these first reveals are fan channel.
They're fan channel and Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Right,
Nate unfortunately isn't here, so as far as out of the basement representation on this figure is gonna go, I'm gonna buy it, but I'll admit I'm not familiar with this character or even this media. I was never into it as a kid or anything like that, so I'm gonna pass it off to you
Well,
guys.
Justin, I'm honestly in the same boat for you, which is rare
Oh.
for me for EU stuff because we're the same age basically. I think this came out in '94, so this is a little before our time. So
Yeah, but
Right.
you still could have like grown up reading the book or.
Yeah.
I
playing
think it
the-
was-
and-
I think
was it
it was-
N64, right?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
N64. I think I don't know. It somehow passed me by. The Throne trilogy, Knights of the Republic, a lot of those older stuff things. But Shadows of the Empire is something that just passed me by. But I still always enjoyed the designs of Prince Xizor and Dash Rendar. So having
paint.
them come to the line is very exciting. And this figure looks fantastic. I love the mix of soft goods for the arm, whatever you want to call that. So when he
drapes
lifts
or
up his
whatever.
arm,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not going to look like Mon Mothma, or something like that.
Yeah. So
And,
Diesel, you're familiar with this one?
Yeah. I know. I grew up reading a lot of the books and stuff, so definitely familiar. So this was a good one. And it looks like the paint. It looks like they nailed the paint. I think those are. Someone had said this the day it went up that those look like the new Farm Boy Luke legs, and I think they are. They're right. But that's fine. That's good reuse. So no, I'm happy with it. I like into the purple. I don't know. I like purple is my favorite color, but
Same.
I love some purple. So this will be a nice little shake up and get some color in the display.
Do you have a photo of his back, Justin?
Yeah, I have all the
Yeah, there
photos.
we go.
Yeah, that's a
Look
really
at
cool
that
detail.
spine. That's so
That's so
cool.
That is so sick. I love that sculpted detail. Zavi, are you familiar with this character or this media?
No, I'm personally not. But I know that Xizor is the same species as the Black Sun in Clone Wars, if I'm not
Yep, the
mistaken.
Feline
Yeah,
in Clone Wars.
yeah. So, well, that's insane how I recognize him. But Hasbro just does such a fantastic job nailing like anything alien sculpt relates,
Right.
related. And as as Zoo Boy mentioned, I love the incorporated soft goods in the in the arm because it gives it more life, as well as
Look how shiny
figure
this is.
actually it actually has paint, which is
it's
another
real cool
thing.
paint.
Yeah,
So it's
quite a
like
bit.
so it really makes it stand out, and I love the dark purple on the figure and the likeness and even the box, because that's the first purple box we've seen since Rebels, I believe. So it's nice that Hasbro are going away from
That's right.
the
Rebels
blues and
was
the orange
purple,
and the
yeah.
red.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so they're branching out to different colors and everything. But no, I just think he just looks badass, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think
Yeah, I
that's
love
cool.
this like textured, like it looks like kind of like puzzle piece texture.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you, Justin.
What's up?
Since you're
Ooh.
not super big into the EU, where is your line on what you pick up and what you don't? Because I know you didn't pick up the Last Command 4-pack, but I know you did pick up Malik, Malgus, Bastila. You're going to pick up him.
That's a good
Yeah.
question.
So some people have been asking me this because of the whole like new media thing. Well, like if you're done with new media, but and you're only focusing on the things you like, it's not like you ever played KOTOR or SWOTOR or even Force Unleashed. But I think for me, where I determine whether or not I pick up a EU figure is if just through like pop culture osmosis, I understand how important these characters are and how iconic they are, how beloved they are. And I think it's just like respect for the historical aspect of things, even if I wasn't necessarily into it as a kid. Because as a kid, I was born in '95, so I was a Battlefront kid through and through, like the 2004/2005 ones. I played a few different Star Wars video games, but they were mostly like just the Revenge of the Sith game or the Clone Wars game, stuff like that. So I never played, Shadows of the Empire, never played KOTOR, but when the characters are so iconic and they're also just badass looking, like Malgus, like Malik and Bastila and the Star Killer and the other Legends figures that I have, I'll pick them up just because I understand how beloved
They're
they are.
visually cool figures.
Yeah.
So were you aware
And that's
of
weird
who
because
Xizor was?
usually I'm against the whole like, oh, this is just a cool looking figure. Like I have no idea what this is, but it's a cool looking figure. Like I almost think that's kind of a dangerous path to go down financially, mentally, et cetera, et
It's hard to
cetera.
draw the line. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird because I agree with that, but I also a lot of these EU figures I can't really resist. So this figure is a pickup for me.
For me, it's how I draw that line is if I'm still attached to the media. So while I would do this for Star Wars, I would pass on a cool looking G.I. Joe figure because I don't have the attachment there.
Of course,
But
yeah,
I've picked
sure.
up some DC figures and Marvel Legends where I didn't know the character beforehand. And some of them have sparked my interest in the character, which I think is cool as well. But so my follow-up question to you then is, I think for me, I know Fig Fear and I know lots of other people. Now that this is mainline publishing, or at least whatever they want to call it, where
It's in the mural. Yeah.
yeah, it's new tooling for a publishing line like they did Gaming Greats last year. Since they're doing that now, I think a lot of people would like to see Darth Bane, Darth Plagueis, Jason Solo. Would you pick those up?
Yeah, I'd pick up a Darth Bane, and it really depends on the others. It just depends on what comes out. And I think another element of it for me is like supporting things that are like overall, like that's a direction I would like to see the line go. So it's kind of like supporting the things that you would want to see more of. Like that poll that Yakface did. I've never played KOTOR. I've seen Nate play it. I have brain rot when it comes to video games. I cannot do RPGs and stuff like that. It's just my attention span, my patience, it just goes to like TikTok brain rot. Movies, completely different story. But gaming, I just like I want a gun and I want to shoot. So I just can't get into RPGs. But I voted for KOTOR on Yak's list because I just feel like for the health of the line, like for the greater good, for my fellow people,
me.
I would love classic Battlefront troopers, but that's like maximum reuse, minimal new tooling. Like the more new sculpts, the more unique characters, the more things like that we get in the line, the better.
And I think Germania said it best in the Discord. He said that while the Battlefront troopers would be cool, he would just prefer new, unique characters. And I agree.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting our fair share of troopers, so I don't think that's ever going to stop. So I'm
Right,
not, so
of
like
course.
putting out these new unique characters from some of these deeper cuts, it's being funded for by the troopers that we're getting
Right.
all those repaints of. So.
I mean, hey, I don't know if you guys saw, but Commander Bacara was the first one to sell out on Pulse. So
Yeah, it did go back in stock, I think.
okay.
But
Yeah, it's only a matter of time where Hasbro will cover more and more of the troopers. Like they'll branch out more to the older Battlefront games. I mean, as I mentioned on Monday Night Figureball, I love them to do some kit bashes with the Rebel soldiers because there's a couple more like Tatooine skins and the Celestian skin. But I think what I really enjoy about this figure specifically, like growing up when I had 3 3/4 figures, I would have EU figures and I wouldn't know much of them, but I would love the creative, just like the aura or the presence they have. And I think Xizor here is or Xizor has just will have a great shelf presence and can fit anywhere. And it's like a history, the publishing line is the history of Star Wars, and that element I really appreciate. It's not just it's cool, it's also it's been a part of everything for a while. So that's what I
thought I had him next to me, Zavi, but I can't seem to find him.
That head sculpt, like when you were zooming in on it, it looks so good. Like it's like Malgus and Malak from last year. These
look at
EU
the
figures, they're based on like games and stuff that they don't have like real human likenesses that we an actor to associate to. They're nailing so hard. But then you look at like a real actor face they're trying to get, and it's like they're just flat printing on some eyes and a mouth. But then this, like, look at all the shading, that they're printing in and stuff.
He also has some personality, just like the lips and the facial expression.
That looks just like the cover of the book, like almost like the face he makes. It's a very iconic look. Yeah.
I also know that this is being marketed as from the EU, but like a few other characters, Disney has canonized a bunch of EU characters just with a small little name drop in a book and a comic, stuff like that. Xizor is one of them. Xizor is currently in Disney canon, just as a little reference in, I think Germ said it was a comic book. So, he has a Wikipedia page on the canon, and all we know in the canon is that he led the Black Sun for a bit, which as did the Feline in Clone Wars. So I've seen some people say in the Out of the Basement Discord that they'll put him on a Clone Wars shelf.
Interesting.
We do have an additional guest coming in. We got Matt Bryant.
Hey guys.
Matt.
Hey Matt,
What's up?
Hey, good to see y'all.
What's up? See you too.
See you as well.
Yeah,
Welcome.
thanks for the invite, Justin.
Yeah, of course. Like I said earlier in the stream, Nate is gone today, so I was kind of just every time Nate is gone, I just throw out all the invites.
It takes a lot of energy to replace Nate.
Yeah. I mean, look at the amount of people we need to replace Nate.
We've got big shoes to fill, honestly.
Yeah, I was in Kroger. I was trying to figure out what cereal I wanted for the week, and I said, "Oh, Justin's calling."
What'd you settle on? What cereal did you settle on?
So, well, Captain Crunch Crunch Berries is always a win. Also got some Frosted Mini Wheats and some kind of good for you cereal called Grainberry. It's pretty good. But but thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Real quick, we were just about to move on, but what do you think of Prince Xizor?
I like it. I like it a lot. I do remember playing that game, and I think the outfit looks incredible. I love the face. The face in particular is just stunning. Those eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's sick. I'm definitely going to pick this one up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I like that it's in its own box. And we'll talk about the implications and details in the product description a little bit later once we get into more like rumor and newsy type topics. But
I'm digging the purple.
Yeah,
I love
good.
it. Yeah. I especially like on the new Galaxy packaging. Well, what do we even call this now? Galaxy 2.0.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
I like
it's a mural, but Galaxy 2.0. I like it.
Yeah, they're starting to do the color on the back instead of just the gray.
Yeah, it's a nice
Which I
touch.
really like.
Yeah. It's good that his other hand as well is like more of an expressionist hand, because obviously the last thing you want is to have double C grips, That's nice
that's
that
a good point.
you have the longer nails, so you can. There's a lot you can do and everything with that.
And he's a bit, he's a little expressive, and I like that they're starting to do that, like with the new Thrawn and.
Yeah, no more of these.
Yeah, where's coffee?
Yeah.
Where's coffee?
Yeah, doing a force gesture with this. We'll get to that.
Yeah. All right, so we will move on.
Yeah.
I thought this was just an excellent second figure. Like we just keep repeating during the stream, like we all thought Skeleton Crew figures, and we're all going to be so painfully unexcited. But they said a beloved Revenge of the Sith prequel something or other. And I was like, like what? They're already going to show off Commander Bacara from Revenge of the Sith. So we got Kiadi Mundi this year, and now we have his clone Commander. So for the sake of the stream, let's go top to bottom. So we'll start with Zoo. What are your thoughts? What are your first impressions when they showed off this figure?
My thoughts is I'm gonna go to sleep for this cloner talk.
All right, Bad Diesel.
All right.
No, he's good. I'm very excited that Hasbro is actually doing it. Of all the clones, he was my number one, so that's nice. And I think the soft goods combo looks better here than it did in the leak. So,
Yeah, so
that's very nice.
That's a good point. A lot of people need to understand that those are factory rejects. Those are like they literally write on the figures with Sharpie on some of them. I'm like, we can't make our final judgments based on those leaked images.
I will say though, I'm gonna say this for Mr. Coffee, but he's convinced me that the live action look for the clones, but then the Clone Wars blasters is a little jarring. I think he's right.
I've honestly never noticed that, if I'm being honest.
I have a different issue with this figure, but a small issue, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's your issue, Diesel? What's your issue?
The 2 dots right above the eyes that's missing.
I've been seeing this. I need to look up here. I need to look this up.
It's not a massive deal. It's not a massive deal.
I've heard some people have small gripes about the helmet. I've got to take a better look at Commander Bacara's helmet.
Yeah, there they are.
Is it like? Hang on, let me.
They're not massive. I think Clone War, there was an animation or something with it where it looked really big, but like the weathering kind of covers it. That's the thing.
Okay, let me upload this to my.
Are you gonna customize it, Bat Diesel, yourself, or just?
I'll wait until Coffee figures out the paint mixture.
I see what you're saying.
And I'll copy
I
him.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, gotta wait till Coffee does the Lord's work.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's like, and then some people are complaining about the lack of weathering. I mean, that's been a thing. They haven't been doing weathering. So that's
and I gotta say, I'd rather no weathering than the poop weathering.
Yeah, honestly.
I've got to agree with you. Yeah. I'd rather just get the clean troopers as opposed to the dot matrix weathering.
Yeah.
Why is this?
No, but yeah,
looks
but
so
getting
small right
like that newly sculpted what do you call this? Like the straps and the shoulder pauldron, that's good. That means we'll probably get a Neo or Neo, and the helmet I think looks decent. It's obviously a non-removable. And
thank goodness.
From these angles, it looks pretty decent to me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. Yeah, that's a pickup.
Zavi picking this one up?
Yes, I will be. I'm glad that we're finally, branching out more to the theatrical clones. And with Bacara, I love that we have the soft goods karma, because for a while, the clones we did have were the ARC troopers. They were all that kind of hard shell, And personally, that's one of the biggest problems I've had with clones is the inconsistencies. And even with the upcoming Rex, I think it's like a looser PVC plastic for the Karma, but it's just unfortunate. But I think Bacara looks fantastic. I think the dots, and I'm glad they didn't do the scorch markings or didn't attempt to, because I think it could have really, taken away from the figure. I think the only problem I may have is very nitpicky, and that's the visor. But I think that's been the only problem with the 3.0 visors is it looks a little bit too flat. Like I feel like there's a little bit more of a curve potentially. That could just be me, but I know it's difficult. But yeah, for the most part, I'm glad. And that shoulder pauldron could suggest Neo for the future or Neo. So yeah, I'm happy, excited. Revenge of the Sith finally getting the love it deserves.
Yep. And even more is on the way for Revenge of the Sith, which we'll for sure talk about. Matt, I know you're picking this one up.
Oh, absolutely.
I know you.
I love clones. Now, to be honest, my first thought, just for a split second, when I saw the comma and those two little things coming off the belt that attach to the comma, my first thought was they did not put this on the Purge Trooper body or the old clone body. Those things coming off the comma are very similar to the Purge Trooper.
Okay.
But then I took a close look and said, okay, they wouldn't do that.
Oh man, can you imagine? That would have been awful.
Just for a second, my brain went there. I was like, what? No, it's okay. But I think overall he looks great. And it's a clone commander. Clone in general. I love clones.
Yep. And it's another one where we have the Jedi General, which is always awesome.
That's the best part for me, Justin, because I'm not a big cloner, but to put it with the Jedi, that's very nice.
I'm a film cloner. If they're in the films,
Yeah.
So no Gregor for you, Bad Diesel?
no.
That's kind of funny how it's just a few years really, but there's like a generational gap between the cloners.
I grew up with those shows. I grew up with it. That's the thing. But
we appreciate, we prioritize and appreciate the films more, I feel like, over 3D Clone Wars. I'll take them all, of course, but I'm super excited for this. I will say, I always got to point it out, especially now that I know that Hasbro might watch this. Can we stop with the sparkly gray plastic? I'm going to mention it every single time on these blasters. I do not like there was one shot where, there we go.
Oh, I
know exactly what you're talking about.
I do not like the sparkles.
I think it might be the next reveal, but an unpainted weapon looks very, very bad.
Yeah, I think the unpainted weapons have hurt like many figures in the line. Like I think the prime one for me is the Rebel Hoth Soldier, is because of the A2 AC blaster. Like that's one of my favorite Star Wars blasters. And
there's no painted version of that in the line, unlike the other one.
No, because you have because that blaster is only included in the Rebel Soldier and the Endor. So and it's such a shame how Hasbro did such great weathering on all the blasters from the Imperials to the Clone Troopers, and you had the little bit of silver on the clip at the bottom, and you had the matte black, and
right.
It's a shame because it looks like you've just put Ghostface's costume just over the blaster with all the sparkles.
I'd rather just get plain black, and then I'll just do a quick dry brush.
Yeah.
It'll take me like literally 4 seconds to do.
It's very jarring when you get that gray plastic. It just it looks pretty bad, to be honest.
Now,
I much prefer black.
Do I have an infinite supply of black DC-15s?
Right.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Because in the early days of the Black Series, they were black. And I agree with all you guys. I much prefer just casting it in that black plastic as opposed to the sparkle. Is this what gunmetal gray is? Or is that something different?
No, that's not gunmetal gray.
Okay, so it's literally sparkle. That's the name I'm going to go with for whatever plastic they're using.
Yeah, I was going to say, whatever plastic they're using now, it's,
Now, hopefully getting Bacara, so we got the Jedi to go with him. We have him. Now we just need the little something that runs behind him, the battle.
Please.
Yeah.
See, that
I was thinking the same thing, just retool a snowtrooper.
A new snowtrooper, hopefully.
Yeah. Those legs are awful.
Give me an Andor snowtrooper, and then give me that reuse for a Marine.
Yeah, Galactic Marine.
That'll be clean.
Yeah, Nova Corps.
For whatever reason, I don't know why. As a kid, actually, I want to say that Bacara and the Marines were my favorite toys to play with as a kid. Those are my favorite clones. I don't know why. So I am very happy
because they're cool
if I
looking,
didn't,
bro.
yeah, I'm very. It's like just unique. Like on screen, like it was a cool scene. Obviously, when we saw them in the movie, but they were just unique. They were different. I liked that. Like, oh, they're clones, but they're in a different outfit. It was cool.
Yeah.
The Galactic Marines is literally like a merge with the clone with the Snowtroopers. So like considering there's not many links from the OT to the prequels, it's kind of like a nice little blend.
Yeah.
Ivan is spitting right now. This is the best reveal.
Yeah, so I was sitting there on my couch just like in awe of how surprising these two first reveals were. And then when they said that this one was next, I'm like, all right, peak. Like this is no longer the Black Series. This is a peak series, and I was just like losing my shit. It was amazing. I think this is one of the best events that they've done recently. Best Pulsecon probably that they've done for Star Wars. Because they have a history of Pulsecon. Yeah, Pulsecon has usually been a little mid. But when they showed this, I was having one of those like, the Black Series is back, baby. Like, let's go. Like,
yeah, they do all this and they're like, it's over.
Yeah,
the line's done.
See, you know me, Doug. You know me. I was super hyped on those two, and then they came out with this one. I was just like, yeah. It's the Commando droid. I absolutely loved this reveal, and it's exactly what I wanted. The sculpt looks great. The coloring, kind of that darker, dullish gray, blackish
I just hope it
color
stands up.
With true.
I hope it stands well.
They said something about doing a lot of testing on it.
I think it
was
will.
Good, but hopefully they.
Yeah.
If the B2 is anything to go on,
yeah,
I think it'll stay.
Is that incorporated
It looks
butterfly
fantastic.
joints there? Where in the shoulders, isn't that like butterfly, like ball joint butterflies? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks like
Yeah.
it looks like a
little bit of
ball. Yeah, and that goes in the socket.
Yeah.
There.
yeah. If that's
So
a
you can
ball
imagine
joint,
the
that'd be
range,
sick.
yeah. That'd be great range of movement.
Even the weathering, this might be an instance where the dot matrix actually worked out for them, because from what I'm seeing, it looks decent.
Mm-hmm.
And I had predicted that it would come with the Vibro Sword, which, of course, I have thoughts about the Vibro Sword, but I'm very happy it comes with it. This was just such a hype reveal. This was my favorite pipeline of the previous event. It was the figure I was most hyped for, because we had... I mean, you guys know how long we've been begging for Super Battle Droid, Destroyer Droid, and Commando Droid, and they knocked all three out. I know the Magna Guard was disappointing for a lot of people, but even Magna Guard, like, I'm just so excited that they are finally knocking out the Separatist droid army. We actually have things for the clone troopers to fight now. Zoo Boy, give me your thoughts. Give me your rundown.
So... everyone knows that I'm super into the characters first and foremost. Even boring human clothes, that's it. That all goes out the window when we talk about Separatist droids. So this was, not counting EU stuff, this was top 3 want for me in the Black Series after we got the B2 and Droideka. So I am ecstatic for this. It looks amazing. I love it. My only complaint is the no paint on the vibro blade.
Yeah,
but
it looks jarring.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad that it comes with it. Like you, I did assume that it would, but it's okay because the figure itself looks great. And during PulseCon, about 20 minutes before PulseCon started, I had just finished Star Wars Outlaws, and a Commando droid prominently in Star Wars Outlaws. His name is ND5. I hope that this means we'll get an ND5, because all they really got to do is paint him a little differently and put a coat on him. So that seems pretty
How many
easy.
are you buying, Zoo?
Still one. But see, this is the
thing.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they repaint it for Jedi Survivor. That'll be a pickup.
What if they never do a repack of it? What will you do?
Never. If they never do one.
Never.
We'll see. We'll see. But for now, I got my one. But this is maybe my favorite figure I have on pre-order right now. And you guys know me with all my pre-orders.
Wow, cool.
So
of
I'm
your
super
200
excited.
pre-orders, this is your favorite?
Yeah, I
I
think
thought it
so.
was 300.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure currently it's at 155. I think that's
God.
what it is. But remember, not keeping all those.
Right, yeah. Matt doesn't know. Zoo just hits pre-order on everything he sees on Big Bad, and then decides later if he actually wants it.
Yeah, because you don't have to decide until Big Bad says
Your account is
processing
probably
soon.
flagged, brother.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. They got. Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Just stick everything in a pile of loot.
Well, no, I wait because once they hit your pile of loot, they actually charge you. So I wait before.
Right.
Like, they give you
Okay.
2 days, two days choice. But yeah,
That's wild.
This is a peak reveal for me. I'm very excited, and I think it will stand. I know some people. I think Wilbon had concerns that it might not stand, but what do you think about that, Justin? Do you think it'll stand? Because it looks stable.
I have a new found faith in standing. Like I'm still riding that Super Battle Droid high. So
It's all about how gummy those legs, like
Yeah.
especially the knees. I want to say
The knees are super loose,
right.
Yeah.
or the ankles. I don't know.
Maybe I'll just get a great copy like the Magna Guard, and I'll just everyone else will be falling over, and I'll be like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I saw a comment. Here he is. Drifters question. So the Anakin that went up for pre-orders for the Vintage Collection, does that mean we're gonna get a Black Series Anakin?
It's pipeline.
That Clone Wars Anakin that's specifically based on Ahsoka is pipelined. So yes, we will get one.
Wait, so it wasn't they changed their mind. They're actually still going to do a Black Series one.
I did see.
I saw some people commented that they were like, "Oh no, we're not getting a Black Series one."
Like they changed their mind to
did both.
TVC.
They
Like no, they were
pipelined
both
both.
pipelined and both were coming.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, we're still gonna get the Anakin in Black Series.
Do you guys think that they will do a tactical droid now, or do you think they're done for now on CIS representation?
You mean like the Commando sort of style?
Well, it's
Yeah.
like the
Okay.
the one that's like one of them is like the KB24 and it's like
Yes.
purple and gold. Yeah. I would love to get that. I feel like that one's a little lower on their priority list and
I
it's
agree.
not like action oriented.
It's not
I,
as
I
prominent.
wouldn't be surprised if we get it, but I don't think it's in the works or anything.
Mhm.
yeah. So how are you
I think
guys
they-
on the bottom here feeling about the Commando droid?
I just grabbed one because I want to see if it stands. I did see in some Facebook groups that I'm in, several people said, "Man, that knife is so big." I said, "Well, yeah, it's a vibro sword. It's not a knife. It's a sword.
Yeah,
It's
I had a
supposed to be-
picture.
It's supposed to be that big."
Yeah.
Yeah, the size
Yeah.
looks good. I just think like look at all this. Like it should have been like probably
Crackling.
black or something.
At
You know?
least,
It's
yeah.
just like a shiny black, I think, and
If
that's
they're
just the
gonna-
reflection.
If they're gonna not paint a weapon, just make it black. Because when they don't paint a weapon
Yeah.
in any other color, it looks bad.
It
Yeah.
just looks a little weird.
Like this one would have been a nice candidate to do something similar to like the Darksaber. You know how they did that effect on the
Yeah,
Darksaber. So maybe not to that extreme effect, but
But
it would have
something.
been nice
No,
if
it's
it
not
got
so
some
plain.
deco. You know.
Yeah. No.
But
It's-
speaking of Outlaw, Star Wars Outlaw, Zuboy, when that game was first announced, and I saw the Commando droid in the trailer, it's like my first thought was, okay, we're going to get a Commando droid.
Oh
in the
yeah,
series
I don't think
at
it's
some
a
point,
coincidence.
because they always do their gaming greats.
Right. I
And
don't
here
think
we
it's a
get it for Clone
coincidence
Wars
at all.
first, which is fine with me.
Mhm. Oh,
I
I'm
think-
glad that we did because this has more versatility,
Sure.
and there are people like
Yeah.
Justin who's not playing Outlaws, obviously.
Yeah, but for Indy
Someone like
5,
Justin
I mean,
would pick
slap a Cad Bane style coat on him, and it would look great.
Oh, and I'm gonna be honest, Matt. If they wind up not doing an ND5, I think I'll buy another one and try to customize it myself.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Hey, I could try. Coffee will come teach me.
Okay.
I think the big thing with the sword for me, like as soon as I saw it, I instantly just thought they just plucked it off the 3D printer and they didn't have time to paint it and they just stuck it on the figure. Honestly,
They were too
Like-
busy painting the figure. That's why.
yeah. I think I'm concerned about the ankles because obviously the battle droid, the main thing is like the ankles and the knees can either be too stiff or too loose. Like there's no fine, like there's no in between.
Yeah.
Like those
But-
Mandalorian things, like the HK and the New Republic
Oh, yeah.
security droids. Oh my gosh! Dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
sold
If it's
I
like
sold
the
my
HK
HK assassin. I sold
Yeah.
it.
So I really hope it's not
No,
like
it's
that.
not.
But if they've used the weathered, the printing technology for the weathering, it's not that jarring. It looks quite subtle for the most part.
Yeah,
which is
since
nice.
it's so subtle and it's like silver on gray, I don't
Right, it's
know,
like
I'm
chipping, like chipping on
Yeah,
metal. It's
right.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the red dot there in the middle. Like they actually painted that little detail, so like it kind of like makes the figure stand out a bit more. It looks like there'll be bicep swivel there potentially. I don't know if that's you'll be able to rotate the arm or whatever.
I mean, you
but-
probably have
think
some
you're right, though.
rotation at the shoulder joint as
It's-
well
it
as
looks
on
like
the
it's
outside
inside.
of the shoulder.
Yeah,
Right. It might
And a
swivel a
bicep
little bit.
swivel on
That
top of
connection.
that.
Yeah.
and
I
then
think you're right.
obviously
I think this is a butter, by the way, because it's kind of tilted to the
Yeah.
to the right there.
Yeah.
which is good because then you can really exaggerate those sword slashing poses because they take
Yeah.
massive lunges and everything. And then obviously the repaint potential with like Battlefront 2 and then Outlaws is.
And Jedi
endless.
Survivor as well.
I mean, I haven't
Give me a
played
two.
Jedi Survivor.
You
so I
know the
don't know.
upcoming Jedi Survivor 3-pack with the
Yeah.
Super Battle Droid and Magna Guard and B1.
Yeah.
Give me a 2-pack with the Droidica and the Commando. That'd be
Which there is
perfect.
some rumored things that we'll talk about.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
I wonder how they would do the box if they pack the Droidica and then like a normal figure because it would just be like a massive chunk of the box.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Really,
There'll be a
I'll
lot
be
of empty
interested.
space in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be even
wanna
more
see
empty
the-
than a McFarlane figure.
Yeah.
I want to see the image of this in box because you know how sometimes the stuff will be warped in the box. I want to see if the legs are warped in the box.
They're
pretty
quite
pretty
good.
straight.
Matt, if this winds up standing pretty well, will you be in on more than one?
Yeah, I'll probably get at least 2.
Cool.
If
Yeah,
I really,
I-
really like it and it stands well.
What's up, Timbo Toys?
Because I do love these guys. I mean, these guys were just fun to watch.
Yeah.
Super acrobatic, super,
Yeah.
aggressive.
They were actually
Just
a
cool
threat,
droid.
too.
Super cool.
Oh my
droid.
gosh, yeah. I mean, I remember. I think it's season 1 of Clone Wars when the Fiver first crashed on that moon, and this is when they were first in that episode. And they
Oh,
were
the Rishi
so,
Moon Outpost.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
And they were so intimidating. I remember
Yeah.
watching it as a kid, and I was just like, these guys are savages, honestly.
That's
I love playing as these guys in Battlefront 2 as well.
Oh yeah, they
So
love
fun.
chicken mechanism.
Yeah.
Slice
as a
and
kid,
dice.
as a
Yeah.
kid, that episode, rookies.
Yep.
I think that's like I want to say that was the best episode of the first season. Because I remember that early season was not too great of
Oh,
Clone Wars, but
easily it is.
But I want to say that's the best episode, and I want to say this is like this might be a hot take, but this is probably like my most memorable. That's the most memorable episode of Clone Wars for me because I was a kid when I watched it, and like I enjoyed that episode. So that's the one that I really, really remember from Clone Wars. You see like the new clones, like Echo and Fives, you get them introduced. It's all the cool clones hanging out. Like
Very
when I think of
nostalgic.
Clone Wars, that's kind of what I think of. You know.
It's also for like early season, like
Troy.
it takes itself quite seriously because a lot of them die straight off the bat, so it's
Yeah,
quite serious.
yeah.
And then Heavy sacrifices himself, and it's like a proper sophisticated.
And one of
story
them
for
gets
the show.
eaten by the creature, and like,
Yeah,
I think
no, it
that
was.
was Cuss Up. That was Cuss Up, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah.
I think so.
and like
Yeah.
they brutally.
And then-
You guys already said this,
and
but
then
they
Echo
brutally
this-
execute one of the.
Oh, and
clones.
they cursed in that episode too. Like it was
Yeah.
that was like Jar as a kid. Because he sees it, and he's like, "What the hell's that?" And
Yeah.
you know, those. Yeah.
I was initially gonna go for 4, but then I was like, okay,
Jeez.
I might need to calm down a bit, so I got 3.
Damn.
Just one less.
Yeah.
yeah, let me calm down.
Well, that's the
So
beauty. That's the beauty of having a specialized collection where you're only prioritizing certain eras, and you can go a little bit harder on the stuff that you do want because you have that freed up budget. So instead of a Disney Plus wave, I can just get multiples of this figure.
Yeah.
Chaotix says 4 is a great start. Yeah. And there's no repaints that I would want either. Like, I
Yeah,
just
same.
need the 4 regular ones.
Yeah, because you haven't played Jedi Survivor, you haven't played Outlaw, so you wouldn't get either of those.
Right.
In, in Battlefront 2, they have like a nice blue, like I think that's.
Hey,
the
you wouldn't get
captain.
any
Yeah,
of the
That's quite a
Battlefront
nice
2
one.
ones?
Yeah.
all right, I might need to look at it. It's been a minute since I've.
Yeah,
I
they
think-
have a couple. They have like the training one, and they have like, is it a guard or some kind of royal?
I think it's
guard?
the captain. I think it's the captain with the blue, and then they have
Mm-hmm.
two of them which look very similar, like it. So there's the blue one there, right there. The one we
These?
just on. Yeah, there you go. That's the blue one there. Then you have
that
the
blue one looks
standard,
nice.
and then-
I like
yeah,
that.
it'll be a nice. I can imagine them doing like a same finish with the copper, just like a nice kind of like shiny-ish blue potentially.
Yeah. I don't
These
know.
guys they're fun to play as in Battlefront 2.
I wouldn't go for the training skin though. Like I think that's quite. And then the captain, I think the third one's very subtle to the other one.
I'll tell you one repaint that I would get from Battlefront 2 is the super with the
I
white.
thought you were going to say the Republic Commando Battlefront, super battle droid. I love that since they did the battle damage. You can take the parts off.
Oh, so this stands for, what is this? B2RP?
The rocket.
I think that's rocket.
This
That's
is
the
rocket
That's
power,
the jet.
bro?
That's the jet one. Yeah.
Yeah, rocket power.
You know what I'm talking
What's
about?
those wrist
Yeah,
rockets?
where's the skateboard?
Yeah. Nah, I would pick up this for sure. I'm not too sure about the commandos. I think I might just go for four regular.
Wow,
'Cause
Justin hates
I do want to go
Battlefront.
crazy. Yeah, I do want to go crazy with the CIS representation. I got 2 Droidicas. I have 3 B2s and 1 Geotnosis B2. So I just have 3 regulars because I have like one of my B2s is like I have all the panels off and it's like dead and like a clone is stepping on it.
Yeah,
And if you think
I have a
about it,
really
like
cool
dedicated,
use
like
of that.
buying a whole figure for full price just for it to pose it like that, it's worth it to me.
I have one of the super battle droids. Yeah, like with the commandos, Republic commandos. I have them with like a torn up super battle droid with the panels open.
Yeah.
And a standard so they can step over it.
It makes me want to get a third because I have the Geonosis one and I have the standard
Yeah,
abilities.
you're feeling the call. You're
I
feeling
know.
the pull.
I gotta resist. because I'm
once you
I'll be
cross
getting
that
a
line,
third. I'll be getting
no
a
one
third
crossing.
because the B1. I mean, the Jedi Survivor. What am I saying? The Jedi Survivor pack. So that'll be a different one.
Troy, absolute mad lad over here.
The Jedi Survivor one, that's the HA version, right, with the rocket launcher?
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what's cool too. I bet they'll repack that though with a normal, like with a normal B2
Yeah.
just with the rocket. That would be
Sure.
nice. All
They
the
may.
comments blocking out Matt Bryan's face.
It's okay. It's all good.
Good point, Piercy.
I'll wave every time every time it goes away.
I hate that we have
Right
to
now.
cover you every time I pull up a comment. I'm like,
There we go.
Hey.
There you go.
what the hell is
There
this?
he is.
That's better. That's
Oh,
better.
hello.
Oh,
Oh,
and then if I pull up a comment, does it?
Oh,
Hey,
Hey, that's pretty
then you
cool.
can't really see the. I don't know.
we've seen it.
That's
Pros
nice.
and cons. True.
Yeah.
Can we just take a second and appreciate that in 1 year we went from just having the B1 to having the B2,
Dude.
the Droidica, the Magna Guard, and the Commando Droid?
and the stat.
I'm so happy about that. Yeah,
I mean, this line is on life support, Zoo. I don't know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
exactly.
It's barely
see-
breathing.
The thing is, like I said, I'm all about the characters. But before any of the characters, the Separatist droids were numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on my list. So very excited.
Bro, you
Yeah.
gotta do it. You gotta say, Justin, make me big.
Make me big.
Yeah, make me big. Hold
Yeah.
on, one more thing.
Yeah, one more thing. Oh, I forgot a pickup.
That has happened so many times. My desk isn't big enough. That's the problem. So I have to put things from the floor and to the side.
All right, for this next one, you guys are really so. At this point in the stream, they took some time to do some TVC reveals, which Nate's gone, so we don't have to do any of that shit today, boy.
Yeah.
Nate's
I will say
gone.
for TVC,
Funny.
that Cantina little
Oh, but
playset,
Bad Diesel's here. There
that
you
was,
go.
that was a nice little
bastard.
something. I didn't get the,
Should we
as
look
we
at
all
it?
know, I didn't get the HasLab, but this was a nice little something. Like if I did want a little Tatooine on my shelf, that it's pretty nice. And for the price, $60.
Oh,
get
it's
some
60.
accessories.
Remember when Justin was saying $750?
I didn't actually mean that. What was my actual prediction?
You
I
said
think
200.
we thought no he didn't mean that.
I
I
know, I
think we
know.
actually thought that this would be closer to 100.
Yeah, 100.
So
I was thinking 100.
Yeah, I'm
So
actually
60
really
is great.
surprised that this
this
is.
is this was
$59.99.
probably like someone was saying this was probably part of the HasLab and they pulled it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume
It
he
looks
did, Justin,
modular,
but-
like you can add to it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They
Yes.
said
Yeah.
you can.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then you've got like the little connectors at the end of that panel there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have the picture,
Potentially.
Justin, of the card for the Jawa? Because it's pretty funny looking.
Oh yeah.
is that not on here?
I guess not.
Oh, it's not
I
listing.
don't.
The
I'm just
Jawa
on
looks.
They
Amazon.
had the back of the card, but not the front of the
Yeah,
card.
the Jawa looks homeless and depressed. There
Oh,
we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
There he is. Look at him. Look at his little fuzzy hands.
Yeah, what?
Honestly, I think this could be a CD cover in Star Wars.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Proper,
That's
straight out of
funny.
Tatooine.
Also, can we look at the name of this figure, Justin?
Mos Eisley. Jawa.
Oh,
Mos
Oh,
Eisley.
okay. Well,
Oh,
that-
it's not there. It's in that. It's in the image. Hold on a second. I'll send it to you.
It's pretty funny.
That's
That
the
is-
hobo. That's a hobo Jawa.
Yeah,
That may have been the Jao that Pelimoto dated.
yeah,
Could've
exactly.
been.
There you go. That's
Very
the one.
furry.
Don't dox the chat, Justin. What I'm gonna send you.
Why? What have you been? Oh shit! Hang on.
Yeah.
Why? What have you been sending me, huh?
No, I've sent you the image of where the name's kind of funny.
Okay,
Ignore
yeah,
the
let me-
logo in the top right. I just got it
me-
from the TVC Dad DeLorean page, but
me
Hasbro
save
did
this.
show it on their stream.
That's your alt, right?
Yeah. No, but the name of the jaw was pretty funny. Where they put it in the like. There we go.
Streets of
Streets of
Streets
Mos
of Mos
Eisley
Eisley.
Jawa. Parentheses.
Mos Eisley.
Mos
Yeah.
Eisley.
straight out of the streets.
Yeah, Streets of Mos Eisley, Jawa, Mos Eisley. No, but they said that there were some teas, like there was a tease of
Oh
possible
yeah,
more figures
send
coming.
just in the Ronto picture. We're guaranteed.
Oh, so well, I think they said that. Well, yeah, in a different image they had the playsets being used as like a diorama, but they said they use old stuff from their previous collections. So I believe that's what that was,
Mhm.
along with Garandan.
Yeah.
I think Garandan was actually a Power of the Force figure.
cook.
But
Hey,
this in the
Commando
towards
cook.
the bottom right, just to the left of the logo, there is a C-3PO, and I think that's a tease that there's going to be a new C-3PO. There's a head right
Wait,
there
in this
next to
picture?
the tracks. Yes, right there next to the tracks at the bottom. There's a C-3PO head in the.
Oh
center.
We're I mean, I
Oh,
can't.
hello.
Okay, just take our word for it. This is a
Man.
C-3PO. No, I could see. What
There
you're
are
saying,
higher
though.
quality images out there. They can
Yeah,
look them
yeah,
up, but that's a C-3PO head
That's
next to
cool.
the tracks. Yeah.
I'm gonna assume yes, Justin. But do you know if Nate got that?
I don't know because he's been just so busy this weekend. I mean, we both have. Like I'm not. Oops. I'm not 100% sure if he did or not.
I picked it up because I backed the HasLab, so that's a nice add-on to it. Although it is interesting since they're going to keep expanding this out. What's the final price going to be when you build out that full display? Because now it's another $60. You know,
700.
Jesus,
I think,
I'm interested to what that's going to be.
what else could they do? Like the hanger from Mos Eisley,
That would,
a,
Docking
or a
bay.
piece of the hanger, but I don't know what
Yeah.
The
would
docking
be.
bay.
they can do
Yeah,
the
or sorry,
stairs.
docking bay,
But yeah, they can do the stairs and like the little overarch maybe, like when they walk down.
I was
Then I'm
thinking.
going to have to get a Falcon. See,
I was thinking. Yeah, exactly.
Then
Ben's
you're
hut.
really screwed.
You know his
Yeah.
his little
Oh, yeah.
home. Do a
Get the
couple
little
pieces,
Leia hologram.
That'd be cool.
and then
That'd
some
be
accessories for Luke, like or like the box of the lightsaber. You know that Ben
Yeah.
interacts with.
So do you guys think this helps the HasLab experience, or do you think it hinders the HasLab experience? Like, I almost think as a TVC collector, I would have been more obliged to back the Cantina if I knew that something
yes.
like that in the future was coming out.
that's what I was
Yeah.
saying during Monday Night Figure Ball. I don't understand. Even if it wasn't ready to show off, why would they not say that this kind of stuff is coming? Because I feel like if someone was on the fence, this could push them towards it. They'd be like, "Oh, I could build out not just the Cantina, but the streets of Mos Eisley. I could have a
Yeah.
whole little display."
And they didn't even have to specify like what they are releasing. They can just say like we're releasing more figures, dioramas, or playsets.
Yeah,
and
more
they'll
more
get them.
dioramas in place.
They did
Exactly.
say, they said we're going to support this and we're going to, do more things to supplement this. But no offense, Hasbro, you can't take their word on everything. So, it's like maybe give me a couple specific. No, it doesn't have to be exact, like you said, but
Just a little
don't be so
tease.
don't be so generic with maybe everything they're saying because they're saying, oh, we're going to support this with, but we didn't know if that meant more play sets or just figures or whatever. But It's a good
Yeah.
thing overall. I think this is a fine thing for the money. So even if you didn't get the HasLab, like I didn't get the HasLab, I did get this just because I do like
Oh,
having
really?
a couple.
I did not think you would get this. Even
No,
though
I did get it. Yeah, yeah. Just so then I could have a little like because I have like a Tantive 4
It's a good little
diorama or
piece.
whatever. So just a little something. You know, like I have some Tatooine characters on there.
Yeah.
This is going to be Justin's gateway into TVC when he sells all his Black Series to.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. We were talking with Zach, and he was like, "Did we choose the wrong scale?" Like it's.
Oh yeah, do we just
Oh,
lose?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do?
Oh yeah, that
Justin,
was
though?
in there. Yeah.
You got to
That
find
one's-
out. You got to find out once Black Series is done. Then you can
Oh.
honestly look and see what's the answer if you made the wrong decision.
Here's the thing, though. Gosh, here, let's look. Here's the thing
Let's say
about
we
that.
never get 9 Num, we never get the Imperial Gunner, stuff like that. Never get Lobot.
Here's the thing about that. I look at figures like this,
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. It's so awful.
and I'm
Look at
just
those
like,
guys.
this is where I'm like, thank goodness for Black Series. You know,
Well,
I mean-
you're not even showing the worst part.
Yeah. Look.
legs.
Jesus.
wait, what? This one?
Those are the male legs. Those are
Yeah.
the male Imperial officer legs. I'm not even
She
joking.
got something
Like,
in her pockets.
Yeah. Justin, have you seen Victoria's Cantina's post on this?
No,
I haven't.
She said
is this
that
Twitter?
Instagram.
Let me not dox myself. You said it was IG? Oh my god. I'm lucky I have
Oh,
hidden my screen.
She put some text there. Oh boy.
Shit, boys. I'm like so trained to instantly type yak face, so I started typing yak face. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, she's kind of spitting.
Analyze the photo. I always respect the artistry that goes into creating action figures. There are many factors at play, including budget, others that we're not privy to. However, I feel in this case this is an example that exceeds threshold of what is acceptable to fall under the vintage collection branding. Now, the issues of concern are obvious once you look carefully at this photo. Hasbro took parts from their Captain Piet figure and added a female upper torso and Deidre's head. Something similar is done with the recent Rebel pilots. This makes for a very unnatural and unpleasant aesthetic that makes me sad to see as a girl collector. I'd honestly rather Hasbro have waited and given us a better figure when the budget was right than rush this one through. As they say, this ain't it, and it shoots down my hope for other female Imperial officers like Elia Kane, Governor Price, or Juno Eclipse. I mean, she's spitting. This is 100% facts. Black Series, we got a new sculpt. Or at least we have a female Imperial officer sculpt that they took from with Tala. And then now our Deidre is amazing, fantastic, excellent. It's peak. I'm buying it day one. And this is why I can't get into TVC.
Look what she says at the end, though.
Yeah.
Just imagine if they took a female body and added a male torso and had what their action be. I mean, yeah,
They would never do that. So
I think
this
it's
is,
just
this is kind of messed up.
They really looked at this and said, "We're gonna." It's good. Close. It's as close as, you know. I don't know. I don't think they thought they were gonna fool people, but
This
I think they
is
just
so
thought that
half-assed.
people would really like just suck it up and buy just because they know this will be the only time they'll get it, and they just thought they could get away with it. And to a degree, they are gonna get away with it, but hopefully, people.
It really
their
doesn't
wallets.
look right.
Yeah, it
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't. No, it
doesn't
doesn't.
have
This
the right
looks off.
proportions.
And it's also a result of the scale difference, the face, because I think the Black Series face looks so good, and then that one just it's not it to me.
She
And
looks too stern.
yeah, I feel like that's why I could never get into TVC, even though they have the things that I really want, like something like that playset. But
They took
Zoo Boy,
Mommy
I
Dedra a
can
bit too
3D
literally.
printing.
not. I was gonna say not to. I could 3D print a better one for cheaper. But in this specific instance, it's almost kind of true.
Right.
I bet I could take from Charvies, take from Landspeeder Luke, and kind of combine some things and get that desert tan filament going, or the latte brown filament, and I probably could print something. And I have a Jawa, and I could stick it in there. Like,
Well, and the other thing as well is the OT characters that you really want. If we never get them, you could make customs of them. Landspeeder Luke has done it. You know, the Imperial Gunner, Lobot, Nine Num, all characters like that. If Black Series ends without getting those characters, I'm sure you'll just get customs of those. commission.
Well, yeah,
those.
if we're desperate, but I'd rather
Yeah.
just.
Of course,
really
100%.
want that character. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But considering Hasbro, Lucasfilm are slowing down on new media and everything, that gives us a massive opportunity to get some of those, key OT characters, more key
I
preschool
think
characters.
is 9 the most egregious omission for the OT right now?
I would say so.
Lobot.
I think.
Probably that or Lobot.
Yeah.
Well, I think I love me some Lobot, but Lobot is kind of a glup, and 9 I feel like he's an actual character.
Also, 9 is an
Wait, say that again?
alien
Did I just
as
hear
well.
that right? Wait, who's an actual character?
9, isn't that his name?
Lobot literally services the plot. Like 9 Numb just sits there like laughing.
Yeah, but he.
Here we go.
And Lobot is like doing stuff for Lando. Like,
But Lobot doesn't have a line, does he?
it doesn't matter. No, no, I don't think he does. But it really doesn't matter. Like,
All right, here we're gonna go on this Boba Fett, Darth Maul BS again.
I mean,
What does 9 Numb say in the movie? Tell me what 9 Numb says.
He goes, ah, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
I cry when that happens.
Skibbity.
Exactly, that's what he is.
Imagine if you just said Skibbity Riz in the new Disney cut. Oh my gosh.
Hey, listen, I love Lobot. He's number 2 probably for me for OT. that
Yeah,
we didn't have.
I think they're both
Yeah.
desperately needed. I think those are the two biggest. Well, Imperial Gunner. So it's like
Don't
Imperial
you
Gunner,
dare put Imperial
Lobot,
Gunner above those
No,
two.
no.
guys.
Imperial troopers that we see on the Death Star and all throughout the original trilogy.
But above Lobot and above 9 No?
Well, I'll put them all three on the same level for me.
All right, I'll allow that.
Speaking
All
of
right.
9 Numb.
Go ahead.
Speaking of 9 Numb. So the language that they used for 9 Numb is a combination of a couple of different African languages. And I have a friend that actually speaks those languages. And he said basically what 9 Numb was saying translates as something like, hey, you guys over there, come over here.
There we go. Awesome.
Wow,
Now we know.
that's interesting.
Yeah. It didn't make any sense, but it sounded good.
He's telling them that the shield is actually up, so get out of there.
exactly.
Come
That's right.
over back this way.
Yeah.
See, he was telling them the whole time the shield was up, but they didn't understand what he was saying.
Yeah, right.
See, now if we
9
give
Numb
him-
knew. He knew something was off.
Yeah.
If we
But
get
yeah,
him
it's
in
kind of
Black
massive bias of
Series,
his.
of African languages.
if we get him
interesting.
in Black Series, you gotta get your friend one now.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah,
real.
exactly.
All right. Moving on with the Pulsecon reveals, I will just 100% just give this to you guys. I'm literally going to. Oh, you can't control the pictures. I was gonna say I'm literally gonna leave, go to the bathroom, have a snack. I
Hey,
just.
Justin, tell us how you really feel.
Well, no, this looks
Justin
amazing.
hates
I just
Jedi
haven't played the
Survivor.
game.
Yeah.
This looks awesome to me, at least though.
Yeah, I think he looks.
Here, I'll leave
really
you guys
cool.
on this one. All
No,
right,
go to the other one. Go to the
Shit, which one? Are you being serious?
Our favorite one. Our favorite one.
What's your favorite one?
Which one
The
is-
force gesture.
Force gesture hand like
Oh
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Secret.
There
we
it is.
go.
Oh no!
Top tier Black Series figure. That absolutely.
Oh, they even did a close up of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
there we go.
All right,
I
will.
played the
I'm gonna
game.
leave you guys on this one.
It's a nice looking figure. Like, it makes me kind of wish, like, oh man, I wouldn't mind get. Oh, Justin wasn't kidding.
He's out.
Bro, no, I wasn't kidding. I'm gonna get some Cheez-Its.
Boom. He said.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's talking with it. His camera's not on.
It's you know, a lot of people are talking about getting the ghost arm for it, and I understand where they're coming from, and I like I'm passing on this figure just me personally because of my attachment to the game. I did play it, but I don't need it. But like this people are talking about the ghost arm or the force arm, like that's tough because they would have to like do two different, like not mold, but two different processes to create the figure, because then they would have to do one with transparent plastic and another. I don't know the logistics of it, so I'm not defending them, but that's probably what they would say as to why they didn't do it. But
Yeah, I know Wilbon specifically is passing because he didn't have the force arm. But for me personally, if I'm being honest, I don't care one way or the other. The character is cool. I wasn't as big of a fan as Jedi Survivor as I was of Jedi Fallen Order, and honestly, I know it's a hot take, but Star Wars Outlaws. So I think that that's probably why I don't care as much. He looks like the character, and that's good enough for me. And I said this on Monday Night Figureball as well, but he's a new Force user, and honestly, it's maybe a shilly comment, but I don't see myself not picking up a new Force user in this line. That's my favorite
So
part
there's
of
no
the Black
Force
Series
user
figure.
you wouldn't get, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't think so. I can't think of one that I
All
wouldn't
right.
get.
I will put this to the test. You continue. Let me find one.
But my Star Wars shelves right behind me. It's the Jedi and the Sith. So it's light side users and dark side users. So he'll go on my dark side shelf and he'll look great, just like Cal does on my Jedi shelf. So
Yeah. Nice.
it is nice.
What do you think, Matt?
What do you think, Zabi?
I'll let Matt go first.
Okay,
Oh,
there you go.
So I really, really enjoyed Fallen Order. I did not play Jedi Survivor, but I watched the cutscenes and I know who this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
I think the figure looks amazing, and I just got to thinking, how many one-armed figures do I have?
Mm-hmm.
0. So I'm definitely going to pick this guy up just on looks alone. I mean, it's a great looking figure. That head sculpt is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Saber, just beautiful.
Piggleman, I am not getting.
And the Black
Holocron
Series
Motion.
is the only line that I really collect, so
That helps,
you
yeah.
know.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
looks
We talk
good,
about that
I'll
a
grab
lot.
it.
And Justin talks about that a lot. Zuboy is the only person that I know that collects 20 lines and can still just pick up every figure that he wants.
No, but I see that's the thing. I don't, and that's exactly why.
But you also don't
Because-
army build in your defense. You don't
Right.
army build.
Yes.
Good point.
And also, Wilbon has talked about this. I am a stickler about not paying above retail, so I will not. I won't go in the secondary market for figures.
Yeah.
But
I collect more than Black Series, so it's I pick and choose. So this is one that just doesn't mean a lot to me. I did.
I mean,
play the
I
game, like
dabble
said,
in some
but-
Joes, but
Yeah. I mean, for me, I haven't played the game because when it first released, it was on the newer Xbox console. I only have the original Xbox One. Like I know they're now releasing it on Xbox One. But I think for me, this is where I draw the line of this looks cool, but do I really need it compared to Prince Xizor, who's like EU? Like, for me, I think, well, it looks like it has a nice matte face, which is good in the promo images. Like, it actually looks quite nice, doesn't look too shiny. The paint apps as well looks pretty good. The unique lightsaber blade. But yeah, I don't have a massive attachment to the Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order games in general. I think the first one was a decent game. But it looks like, the costume with the gold paint accents is nice, that considering you're not getting
that
um,
is
uh,
arm with the
cool,
figure,
and
which
I
I understand.
it'll definitely look striking.
Yeah,
on
like I
the
understand
shelf.
from Hasbro's.
Same.
Yeah, like I understand why Hasbro didn't do the arm, as Bat Diesel mentioned. Like it could have been like a complicated process and could have actually bumped the price of this figure higher, which would have actually maybe pushed some people away more. But no, I think it's a cool figure. Happy for everyone who likes this character, likes the game. But for me, it's a pass.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to answer a comment. Where is it? Bobcat. This might be a little sacrilegious, but I actually have the second Mara Jade from the Last Command 4-pack. I have that on my Return of the Jedi shelf. So I have her by Luke on my Return of the Jedi shelf.
Interesting.
Yeah, you guys already know me. I haven't played Jedi Survivor.
So yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Justin. I guess it's because it's new, but it's interesting to me that you pick up the older game figures, but not the newer game. I guess because, like you said, it's not. It's it's not in like the pop culture lexicon, like you were saying.
It's not beloved. It's not
Zeitgeist.
iconic. It's not
Right.
I think that's pretty simple to decipher, honestly.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we've had decades of people loving Revan and all that other.
Those
kind
have
of
stood
stuff.
the test of time, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like,
Yes. Oh,
people
yeah.
have loved them for many years.
Yeah, so I haven't played Jedi Survivor, but he does look decent. People aren't gonna like that. It doesn't come with the arm. Maybe they could have done a translucent arm or something. I don't know.
So I have a question for you about that, then, Justin. If they do more Jedi Fallen Order figures, such as Merrin and Seer and Grease, would you pick them up since you played that game?
I do love Jedi Fallen Order, but I I think I'd just go Cal, and then the Imperials, because I have like on my top, all the way up there. It's kind of like the dark times
Yeah.
between Revenge of the Sith and Star Wars 77. So I don't know if I'd go for like Seer or Grease or Marin. I probably wouldn't personally, but
It's interesting to me because Coffee and I both agree on this. Even though the crew are popular choices for people's wish list, for me personally and for Coffee, our most wanted figure from this series would be Cage Vanda. And I think, I don't know if you know who that is.
is that the Kit Fisto species?
Yeah, she's the bounty hunter of Kit Fisto species. She's so cool. I think she'd
Is she
make an
Australian
excellent
or
figure.
something?
Yes.
I want
Yeah.
a Gaming Greats Boba
So
Fett
good.
from Survivor.
Hey, you know
That'd be
what?
back.
You know what? Because Boba Fett was in Shadows of the Empire, I would not be surprised if that's how we get a new Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett into the line. Put it in Shadows of the Empire packaging.
Same with IG-88.
Ooh.
Yep.
If that's a way for us
'Cause
to
he
get
was in that
ideas,
game
I'm
too.
in.
Yeah. Hey, listen, my conspiracies still exist. I'm telling you.
You know, it's interesting because I never played the game Shadows of the Empire. I only read the book.
Yeah, and
so
they're
it's-
different because they're
yeah.
the story from different.
I'm sure they're totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so digging. All right, boys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. So they revealed a new, long-awaited, much hype because the body was leaked for a good while there. They finally revealed Luke Skywalker from the original Star Wars, his Tatooine farm boy look. And I gotta say, I like it, but the head is... I'm gonna go out there and say it. This might be the worst modern Luke head that we have seen post photo reel. I think this might be the worst Luke Skywalker photo reel likeness.
So you're glad you have the import.
I am glad. I will probably
Justin's
still
on the
pick
same
this up.
page as me. We got the reissues. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Have you opened yours yet, Justin? The reissue from Coffee.
Yes, he's standing at my cantina over here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he just straight up copied Landspeeder Luke's pose with that.
I did copy. Hold up. Is
Is that some weathering?
this a wash?
Yeah.
That is. It looks like it.
Oh, look at right
Looks
here.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hasbro knew they were going to let us down with
Nothing
the
on
heads,
the
that's why they
outfit,
decided
but
to
on
actually do the boots.
Yeah.
The body sculpt, it looks awesome to me. It looks exactly how I would have wanted it to be, but it's just that head. I'm not liking the head there, guys.
The in person shot that like some people have posted. Someone on Instagram.
I saw
had
that.
it. Yeah,
It was
it's a little
the UK
better.
event.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed off at.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, because it looks rough here, and the in person
That's
shot it is a
Sebastian
little
Stan.
better. But
Does
it
anyone
looks-
have that in-person shot?
I'll give me a second.
right.
I'll send it to you in
I
Discord.
think it's in Discord, yeah.
Yeah. The unfortunately it looks like still even in the in-person shot that it looks like kind of like Return of the Jedi. You know, he's got that Return of the Jedi like face that they've been using just with the longer hair.
Dude, I can see it. It's Ryan.
Oi, Brian!
Homelander and took me wife.
Took my wife and my bloody son.
All right, yeah, sorry. I just had to share.
I wonder if there's any reuse. I think Bad Diesel, when we talked about this, you said you don't think so. But I was wondering if there was any reuse with the Book of Boba Fett loop.
No.
Wow, this looks wildly different. Hold up.
The boots do look different compared to the Book of Boba Fett ones, from like what I can,
Yeah, no, they're definitely
Yeah.
I can
different.
see. Yeah,
Look at this.
This is better.
Mhm.
I think that's the TVC.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh
That's-
crap!
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Wait,
that's
what?
The TVC. That's the
Oh,
TVC
shit.
one.
Yeah, it even says Star Wars
Yeah,
TVC.
yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm
TVC
getting mixed up.
supremacy confirmed, guys?
Oh
Did,
no.
Yeah, did we just lose?
Bad Diesel sending us the fake news.
Hold on. I have it here somewhere. Or it was on Fantina, like their Instagram. If you pull up their Instagram, I don't have it on my computer.
Bro, too much work, bro. JK.
Yeah.
Fantina?
Is that what it's called? Or
Fan.
hold on, don't search that just yet. Let me make sure that's right.
Oh, it's
Brother! No, I'm
Justin's
Fantha
pulling up a
Tracks.
whole
Tracks.
other type of
Fantha
site.
Tracks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was.
Fantha Tracks, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was Fantina. Fantha Tracks. It was Tatooine related.
Fanta?
Bantha, like Bantha with an F.
Yeah.
Fanta Banter.
There.
This?
It's, I think it's.
If you scroll
further
up, did he not have it?
I don't see
No.
it. No.
He's
Oh,
still-
Stop
yeah.
sending us fake
Wait.
news, Bad Diesel.
Wait.
What are you doing?
I'm
That's what
looking
Justin.
really
You
bad
missed
right
it.
now.
It's the
Um,
Indiana
but-
Jones picture.
Wait, Bat Diesel. I think
What the
it's
hell
in
are you
the
talking
things
about?
On the Discord. On the
Yeah, it's
general-
that one right in the center.
on the Black Series chat.
This?
That one.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not crazy. Okay.
Okay, that doesn't look as bad.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
He
it's
kind of
not
looks like
as-
he's just like
Still looks
faded or something.
like
I
forlorn.
will say though, I
sad
think
face.
you know how
It's-
the reissue import has 2 gold hair. I feel like this
Yeah.
is too brown.
Mm,
I think it's a little too brown for me.
In all fairness, I would prefer it to be more brown than
Oh
gold.
yeah,
And
100%.
one thing I'm not a fan of, and over time that has become lazy with, is every time when they release the Anakin Skywalker saber or Luke Skywalker saber, it's become more plasticky over time.
I was about to say it looked good. Like, I love this thick blade here.
Oh no, the blade looks great, but like it just doesn't look as shiny as it once
Yeah.
did.
yeah.
Justin, have you
he
seen the TVC version of this? It looks like it was shot. That it has a hole in the middle of his torso.
Yeah.
What?
Where the lightsaber hilt goes.
Yeah, where it
plugs
pegs in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there.
He got shot by the Mos Eisley Streets Jawa.
I think I was hit.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Or no, it hasn't gone up for pre-order yet. So I
Yeah,
can't
yes,
look
it
at-
has.
It
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
Shit.
the
Hang on.
Black
TBC
Series
got theirs
express-
first.
the Black Series expression on the face looks like the look where he's just woken up as soon as he got knocked out from the
Yeah,
Tuscans.
he's like,
It's perfect. Just Ben, is that you?
Oh,
There you go.
If you
this
just
is a
yell it.
TVC one.
yeah.
Oh, that looks silly.
He's shot.
I feel you a little woozy here.
Bro, is that a Scream reference?
It was, yes.
Oh, and I love how they were talking about like the boots in this one. So for the TVC, they were if you look at the boots are a different color than the Black Series. They said it's because in the behind the scenes, and then there's like 1 or 2 scenes. If someone can correct me in the comments or whatever, but he has like a lighter colored boots versus what we generally expect from Luke in A New Hope with the darker like.
So why the
Black
heck
Series.
is that based off the behind the scenes?
I don't know. I don't know why you would do that. Like
Yeah,
I
what the
love
heck?
that they were like pick the less known
that
look. Like,
doesn't
oh,
look
this is
right.
a less known. Like why would you
no,
do that?
but they're gonna stuff the TVC fans and make it
Why is that?
another exclusive, and it's gonna be VC 280C or
There we
whatever
go.
it is.
Zavi should work for Hasbro.
No, my computer's
on.
glitching.
Yeah.
Glitching out here.
Oh, there we go. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm wrong. Black Series is more accurate to the promo images, and TVC is more accurate to the actual film.
TVC
according to
win.
Coffee.
Black Series
So
loses again.
so swap it. TVC won.
Oh, not again.
I mean, I feel like
Selling
his
my
boots
collection.
would be dirty, being on the sand.
Justin trying to rationalize his fail scale.
But I guess it would be jarring if just his boots were weathered and then it's just clean white.
Yeah, actually, it looks like the TVC looks closer to like the Hot Toys one because the Hot Toys one was the lighter color like in the movie.
Yeah.
You guys think the
Nice.
helmet from the Skywalker Strikes pack will fit on this head?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think
Yes.
it looks like a small. It looks like a
Hair's
smaller
pretty
head
flat.
anyway. Exactly, and it's a flat
Because
head.
maybe that's a good way to get that likeness away. Put the helmet
I'm
on.
not a big fan of that one either.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
wash
be
through it.
honest.
I
But
think the
it's-
side profile's better than the front on profile. Like I think if you look from afar, it actually looks okay. I mean, but if you get closer, then it becomes a little bit more
Yeah.
questionable.
Oh my god, my fucking holy shit. My voice. Someone's gonna clip that and send it in chat later. My voice crack. But
The bangs are a bit much.
Yeah.
There's something. I don't know.
yeah, it's like almost all the way down to his eyes.
I don't know. It looks
Yeah.
like he's wearing a hairy helmet. It
Yeah.
just looks.
Yeah, His
he
hair
doesn't have
system.
that the part. He doesn't have the part, which is odd.
Yeah, like a
He's got that Ringo
Like
Starr
that.
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, this I think this is the worst Luke head in photoreal out of all of them.
Even
I'm still
worse
picking it
than
up, but
Hoth Luke.
Oh man,
There's
I guess
nothing
that one is
blue eye.
rough. It's
You
right
got-
up there. I'll say it's right there with him.
No way. Hoth Luke is atrocious.
No,
Yeah,
that one might be
Luke's
worse,
worse.
but I'm not feeling this head at all.
For modern Lukes. Like
However-
Return of the Jedi and Mando.
Everything else looks good in my opinion, and this will still be a pickup because I want a farm boy Luke for the cantina. I just hit my mic. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and I want a cantina or a Tatooine farm boy Luke for his Jedi training with the Force ball. So I needed to anyway, so I have the SH figure arts, and I'm gonna get this as well. But let's move on to the better one. Well, actually, are you guys yay or nay on picking
Yeah.
that one up?
Yeah, I'm still gonna pick it up.
I'm getting probably 2.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say Bat Diesel's army building, but Wilbon's going serious. Wilbon is getting like 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
Wait,
didn't know.
why?
Because Wilbon
Different
has
scenes,
a
man.
huge amount
I mean, yeah.
of 1977 3D prints. That's like
Oh
Wilbon's
yeah,
thing.
that's another thing. Like getting into 3D printing, I feel like I need more of the same character
Yeah, yeah.
compared to before. Like R2, I feel like I need like 5 R2s now.
I know. I regret only picking up
I
one
have 3.
because I
Four.
need another.
No.
Right.
Just the coffee's comment that this is better than the original Luke. This is a much needed improvement. Like we're happy we're getting it. The face is a little off, but ultimately I think this is a positive. I think
Oh, yeah.
just about
Yeah.
everybody's on the same page. with
Coffee
it.
can't blow his nose with this one anymore.
I can't believe I
Like,
didn't
the last
mention
one.
that.
Hey,
I
Zoo.
can't believe I didn't mention that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Farm Boy Luke without a napkin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
This-
some pictures of it, and I just forgot how bad it was. Like, and also the hands on this, real quick. We were trying to figure out if this is like ball joint or vertical hinge, and I'm pretty sure that they're vertical hinge, but I could be wrong. But at least it looks like they're gonna have better range than like Jabim Obi-Wan. Like where the hands are really cramped up in that sleeve. This looks to be better. It looks like they sculpted
Jeez.
his wrist and part of the arm that goes up, so it looks like it's gonna move. So this will be.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That
I
one's
think
so bad.
I think for me, I will also pick it up. I do have the first release of the figure arts, but I think I may get this one to either have in the land speeder, possibly with the bucket hat, or I may have him in a possible cantina display as well. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, what were you asking me?
I was going to say I was checking out the last episode of Monday Night Figure Ball when y'all were talking about this Luke, and I commented on the chat. I said, "Now I can have my other Luke, the TP Luke, on his back in front of the cantina bar."
Uh,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, now let's move on to the better upgrade.
ooh, this
Which
this
is
one
This
just-
looks really good.
I love this.
Pure hype. We have Princess Leia, Organa.
Wait,
And-
hold on, Justin.
Oh my god.
I got it in hand already.
Shut your ass up. All right. So now let's talk about the new.
Finally.
It's just
We
the
changed
upscaled. See,
Yeah.
Zuko's at the
They
bottom.
Funny.
revealed the previously pipelined Luke and Leia. So, yeah, we got Leia, and it's given the exact same treatment. We have hard plastic, sculpted plastic, which just yields so much more detail than the toilet paper that they were using before. She wasn't as egregious as Luke. I don't mind that archive Leia, actually, but now it's going off the shelf because this new one looks amazing. Like, this is just
The white legs.
awesome.
Yeah, what legs did they reuse? I wonder.
The old layout. Those are they. I think they're lying that there are pins in those.
Yeah.
it's
And
just
those are
edited
the
out for the
originals.
pin.
Yeah.
Double jointed
You
knee.
can't see. They've done a very clever job hiding that if that is the case.
I think that those are the original, Leia legs, and they just didn't paint the flesh. So you can just I tell people
Yeah,
keep
must
your old
be.
Leias, swap in your old legs if you want the flesh.
Yeah,
paint
that's a good point.
or not paint, but the plastic there.
Right.
That's very interesting. I
That
didn't
should be a
notice that.
simple boil and pop, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Can you not?
Use your kettle, Zoo Boy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have to borrow yours.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in the post.
There you go.
I know it's the
Hey!
old blaster.
Yeah,
It's the
little
old
paint on
blaster.
the E11.
Hey,
Hey,
yo!
that's what I was gonna say. There's not the new 2020 Stormtrooper body. No, sorry, a blaster. It's the original.
Yeah, that's
Dude, look at that head.
the correct one.
It's
Her finger cannot fit in that trigger.
no.
She does.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's funny how they even show that there.
And of course,
Oh,
you
that
have
is
the
in that one.
alternate.
There you go.
Yeah, they probably
Oh.
heated it up, did some bending.
Yeah.
They also, similar to the TVC, the Vintage Collection release, they're going to do a sculpted hood that I love just how it's sculpted to fit around the side
Yeah, that's
buns,
funny.
or whatever you would call those.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's an alternate sculpted piece. Ooh, look at expressive.
Do you guys think this is the
Relative
best Carrie Fisher likeness in Black Series now? Or Hoth still better?
I think Hoth and Bespin are still the better ones, and I think. But what I like about this and
I
the
don't-
Hope head, the archive head, like she just looks a little bit too serious, a little bit too stern. Like Han and Chewie have pissed her off too much.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
I like it just more like this is what I think of with Princess Leia, like that innocent kind of, well, just just great face.
Personally, comic book Leia is my favorite.
Oh.
I like that
think-
one too. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite figure-wise for Leia, for sure. I like that figure a lot.
I like that the hoods they swap in, like TVC they did it where it pegs in the back. This one's nice that they did it where you have to, I guess, pop off the head now and
Yeah.
then slide that over the neck and then you can.
So I'm assuming there is a sculpted down hood in the back. It's hard to see.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think there is.
There is.
There has to be. Yeah, it's just very.
Yeah,
flat.
I'm gonna assume
Yeah,
Matt,
okay.
that it's gonna be just
Here it
like
is.
TVC.
Yeah, okay. All
Yeah, like see the TVC has that as well.
It looks like
Mhm.
it looks like a neck piece from
Yeah.
The
the
having no
neck there.
figure.
I like it. Okay. It is a little bit gappy, but it's okay.
Yeah, so
It's okay.
this is pure hype. Perfect bounce back after that Luke, which I don't want to make it seem like I'm a hater, because ultimately it's super awesome to get that Luke, but just that again, that face. So seeing this Leia with such a good face, I think this one is my favorite pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just looks awesome.
It's interesting that we thought at first that the bottom part of the dress was the cut was lower, but then these images told us that it's going to be higher up, which I guess I get why they wouldn't use the flesh, colored plastic. I guess, but it is odd seeing the white just because that it shouldn't be white, but
Right. That is interesting. I guess just a money saving measure, just casting it in the white. But yeah, that is a good point. That is something I didn't think about before this stream. So luckily we have you on for this deep analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it so much.
See, the
Overall,
only
nice.
problem, Bad Diesel, I know it's not a huge deal, but it doesn't look like the skin tones are gonna match.
yeah. Well, the archive one is particularly shiny. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys all in on securing this one?
100%. I
Wednesday.
genuinely think this was my favorite reveal for the figures personally.
Yeah.
I just like that we like. I would say this also gives the figure arts a run for its money as well.
Oh,
So
Coffee said he'll be picking this one up even with the figure art. So
yeah,
you know,
It doesn't hurt to
Coffee's-
have two of the same design.
Well, he's skipping Luke.
Well, yeah.
Land Spirit Luke, have you been listening to the discussion we've been having?
Enlighten him, Bet.
Yes.
Yeah, it
You might
looks
have
like they're
dipped in
reuse,
and out.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like reuse, but
Oh.
it's not. I guess it's not a big deal. I mean, it's going to be under the skirt for the most, or under the dress for the most part. So it is what it is.
Yeah, so you guys are right though. They
Pinless.
photoshopped. They must have photoshopped it. There's no way they're doing pinless double joints.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah,
no way
that's-
that they
So
sculpted
that's
it.
obviously reused from the original. Yeah.
Yeah,
They.
that is photoshopped.
Sneaky,
I
sneaky.
do not like that.
Yeah.
I will say I'll call that out. I do not like that. I think it's deceptive.
That's Marvel Legends tactics.
And
Oh, yeah,
even if it was,
called the God Butcher all over again.
it is
Yeah.
pinned. But as we've pointed out, it doesn't really matter. So just show the pins. If that's what the product is, show us the pins. Hashtag Show the pins.
Show us the pins.
Nonsense. Give us Slave Leia, but I'll buy these two. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Nonsense, but you'll buy them.
I'll take a Boba Fett Starship Leia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Fire spray, Leia.
Yep.
No,
Fire
I guess
spray
real
Leia.
quick, like since just talking about those two, like, do we? What's your guys' opinion about a Han Solo? Do you think it's gonna happen? Do you think it's not
Yes.
gonna happen?
I think it will.
I bet it will.
I think maybe give it a year or so.
I'm hoping
Ooh,
it's
I
a
hope
trend,
not.
brother. I'm hoping it's a trend that we can get some more straight up redos. Because
I want to see how
again,
that TBC looks.
the whole theory, the theory officially dead now.
I don't know about that, Justin. So I forgot you haven't seen Diet Figure Ball yet. All right, so I went into.
Oh,
Let me
shit.
explain. Let me explain.
All right,
So,
go ahead.
Lord's up.
I think now maybe it's a stretch. Maybe I'll acknowledge that, but I think that it's. I know Hasbro did say this stream that Return to Tatooine is supposed to be TVC only, but to me it just seems that they made it in TVC or they made it in Black Series. Either way, because the Luke looks like a mini version, right? So it looks like they made that sculpt from Return to Tatooine and then reused it to make the other one. And to me, it just doesn't seem normal, you know? Even if it is, even if the theory is completely dead.
Well,
There's-
the odds it
there's
lines
no-
up at the exact same time, obviously.
Right.
Like-
and there's
like-
also,
yeah.
there's no, you can't deny that whether or not it was ever truly a thing, they have rarely redone figures.
That's what I was gonna
For-
say.
For
Like,
what reason?
I know that whenever we talk about our theory in the Discord, people are like, "What about this, this, and that?" I'm like, "Okay, this, and that out of like 2,000, like it's like
Do you remember that
99%
the
of the
first
time
day-
it doesn't happen."
Do you remember the first day I brought it up, and then everybody was, I said not 40th, and then everybody else was saying things. And I was like, "That's 40th."
And it's like,
that's
what about the
40th."
2020 Clone Trooper? Well, technically, the Camino Security
Yep.
Clone Trooper was the first release on the 2020 Clone Trooper. So every subsequent Clone Trooper is a repaint of that Camino Clone Trooper.
Yep. And Pearson
Damn it.
Road, this mall is specifically for the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
The new mall. So
Right.
I
It's
don't
definitely
know.
absurd. I don't think they should have to wait for an anniversary to redo a highly desirable figure. Like, there's no reason that we should have had to wait for 2025 to get Anakin Obi-Wan. Like, one of the most iconic duos in Star Wars, the whole duel at the end. Like, there's just no reason. It's not that it's going to become infinitely more desirable just because it's an anniversary.
I wonder how many. Do you think do they have marketing and sales numbers to back that up, where someone will be like, "Oh my god, it's the 25th anniversary. I'll pick this up."
If it's like nostalgia packaging, probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
the Kenner crowd. That's
Yeah.
what it is. And they'll buy two, one
Yeah,
on
yeah.
card as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many people do you know who says that? There's a lot of people who say that.
Hopefully, with Kilnaka coming as well in the line, like I wonder if there's going to be any potential reuse for
Oh,
Chewbacca.
please.
If they're
Can
doing
you
it in
imagine?
gold.
What if they use the old Chewie body?
That'd
That
be
would be-
disappointing for
The-
Acolyte fans, and then it will just completely put the theory in the water. Dead.
Well,
that we won't be able to
yeah.
get a brand new Chewie because
Right.
I put my old Chewies on display not long ago, and oh my gosh, I forgot how bad they are. Honestly,
I was also wondering, and Bad Diesel and I talked about this a little bit, but if the new Han Solo TVC figure that was announced, I'm very interested to see what that looks like. Because could you imagine if it looks like if it's like a downscale of the old Black Series, like with the giraffe neck and everything? then we'll know we're not getting a new Han.
Right.
But if
I'm
it's
very
actually-
intrigued. Yeah. I really
Yeah.
want to see that TVC Han because
If
the
Han
fact that they
looks-
got it announced, we didn't.
Right.
Their Greedo was the Black Series downscale.
Yes, exactly.
And their Chewbacca is not a fully new Chewbacca. They're getting a retool. They're going to get
Right.
the old Chewbacca with a new upper body or something like that. So we'll see.
Han will be very interesting to see for TVC.
All right, and since this has the Black Series logo on it, fellas,
Justin's
we gotta-
favorite Black
we gotta
Series
cover it.
reveal.
I keep reaffirming that it's all Black Series when I always
Justin, do you
include
have
this.
the pictures of Emily in it?
No, I don't.
That's the best part. I love that they gave Emily.
Yeah, she looks
they
good.
let her reveal it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
was a
she
cool
did the
moment.
voice and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she revealed the actor who plays the armor. Revealed this, and
Here,
yeah,
Justin, I got you.
now we know where the paint budget is going towards.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a nice looking helmet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are any of you guys helmet people?
I
Anyone
have
getting
just
this?
one.
I have Vader, I have
That's all I have.
Din Djarin, and I have the new Jazzwares Revan. And
Yeah.
I think that's it. But I currently have the Stranger on pre-order, but the only way I think I'll keep that pre-order is if we don't get a Stranger in the Black Series, because I do
You're
want
doxing his chat.
representation. Oh no, my other name! What are you doing, Justin?
This isn't doxing much. It's just like one little word up here.
At least I think Bad Deal's gonna hop in.
What if I was actually talking mad shit about you right
Yeah,
here?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I was,
it's-
yeah, I was trying to
it's-
read. I was like, what's he say about me?
Yeah, but I think that it looks very cool, but helmets are pretty big, and I just don't think I
Yeah.
have the space, and they're also pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So I would love to get this, but I don't think I will.
It is a very cool design, and it's like she was a very interesting character, like on the first season of Mando season 1. For me, it's gonna be a pass. I only have the Mortar Trooper helmet, which I got in the UK. Like they had a sale, and if I was to get any more helmets, it would.
That's the
only just be
mustard one,
Imperial.
right?
Yeah, the
The
mustard.
yellow one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustard.
Yeah, no, it's a very. I do love the sculpt of the Black Series Stormtrooper helmet. I do think it's very good, but for me, the helmets are just a little bit. They take a lot of space, and with the price as well. If you're not like a full-on dedicated helmet collector, I don't really see the point, unless if it's a one-off or like a character you really do like Vader or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so armor helmet for anyone who wants it. Let's
It looks
get in.
great, but
It looks better in person, or like the
Yeah.
in person. They
Yeah.
did those promo shots too, like the paint and stuff. They look better.
That's true. All right. Now it's time for some newsy type topics. Up first, I want to get this out of the way. There was a product description for Prince Xizor and, general blurbs about everything, but check this out, everyone. Build out your Shadows of the Empire collection. Look for more Star Wars figures, including Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, and Dash Rendar. So Dash confirmed, everybody.
yeah, that's a given.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's definitely a given.
So that's
I'm
good to hear. Yeah.
Justin and I talked a little bit about this earlier, but I'm interested to see the way this is worded. It makes it seem like Luke and Leia are specifically from Shadows of the Empire, not just
Right.
the Luke and Leia we just talked about.
And again, they put Xizor in Shadows of the Empire specific packaging for Galaxy packaging. So, I mean, I thought that was a clue. And now,
Have you-
obviously, this is another clue.
Have you seen the Luke Skywalker Shadow of the Empire figure?
Yeah, no, I was going to ask, what does Luke and Leia look like from Shadows of the Empire?
Yeah.
'Cause I've never seen what they look like.
Just Google that real quick.
I mean, there's a version of Luke in this red armor, right?
Yep, it's the Imperial Guard armor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
that's right.
very
Imperial.
cool.
There you go, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think
this
it
would
wouldn't
be
be that
cool.
one.
You don't.
think.
You
I think
it'd
it'll
the best?
I think it'll be just Return of the Jedi Luke with the tan vest and the holster, basically.
Which
is-
there, yeah, there you go.
This
That thing.
Reddit custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old Black Series Return of the Jedi Luke as well.
I think that's basically what we're.
Is
What
that Finn's vest that they used?
Yeah, and I think it's the
Oh,
Bespin head.
yeah.
Maybe.
The old Bespin Luke head as well, it looks like.
Yeah.
And then Leia has two options, but one of them is just Bouche Leia, as you see. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know
we
if they,
get
would,
that.
if they would get a new sculpt of that. That Diesel wouldn't like that.
Wait, did she get with Prince Xizor? In the comment, I just saw that art.
Yeah, I think there's like a.
Yeah.
There-
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
but,
jeez.
but that's what I want. I want
Yeah,
that blue
that's
outfit.
You
That'd
want
be
that?
awesome.
agree.
Yeah, but would Hasbro give us that?
It's
blue
very
outfit?
reminiscent
That's
of
the thing, I don't
Padme's
think
Hey, yo.
wardrobe. Yeah,
Hey yo.
Jesus.
Oh, be careful! This is gonna take us down a
Yeah,
dark
this-
direction.
You don't want to keep
This is
clicking.
not
This,
Monday Night Figure.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
gonna
not
turn to Monday Night Figure Ball here.
this story
What
is this story. Justin, do you know
What the hell is that?
Do you know what Prince Xizor what his special ability is?
Shut up, bro. I don't want to
I'm
know.
just asking. I'm just asking if you know.
No, I don't know.
All right, that's a Monday Night Figure Ball talk. I think.
All right.
That's very concerning.
That is concerning. But let me pull that image back up.
Everybody gets all hot and bothered when he's around.
Ooh. That is cool though. I'm definitely a fan because everyone asks for that character.
Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of hype to be
Yeah,
found.
and Dash is super cool. I really hope if you look at this figure that I have, if you make me big real quick, Justin.
There we go.
Put it on the
Yes.
crossword. Put it on the
This
crossword.
sick gun. I love this. It's like Miggs Mayfeld
gun.
before Miggs. You know? So this would be super cool if they redid this for Black Series because they did it with Miggs, you know? And that would be fun. I think that would be a cool little thing that they could do for
That is Matt Bryan.
Shadows of the
yes.
Empire Dash.
It is, Matt.
It is indeed.
Oh,
That's
you,
our
sir.
AI Matt.
yeah, I'm a phantom. Not really here. No.
You're the Phantom Menace.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's good to hear we're getting Dash. I think everybody's happy with that.
Yeah.
I literally know someone who like is done with Star Wars collecting like completely. Like they stopped 2 years ago, and then they saw Xizor and they heard about Dash, and they're like, I'm getting
They
these.
jump back in.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, you know, when Yak specifically said, I think he said it in the Out of the Basement Discord. He said that Xizor would not be the only Shadows of the Empire figure. So as soon as he said that, I was like, okay, Dash, because Dash is the
Yeah.
main character. So they would not, especially since they're doing the antagonist, you'd think they'd do the protagonist.
Yeah. Well, that's not always the case, as
True.
tons of people pointed out in the comments of
It's
our
not
video.
always the case, but
I need to find my copy of that game. I have it around here somewhere. I remember playing it. I actually watched some gameplay footage just the other day of Shadows of the Empire.
Nice. So we have
Just
more
for
leaked
nostalgia.
images. Bacara doesn't matter anymore because we got the reveal. We didn't cover this image in time, so we did get that reveal. But to the right, we have what is seemingly our first look at Phase 1 Captain Rex. This photo, I don't know where these pictures come from. People have been sort of hounding us. Where are you getting this? Where are you getting this? I don't know. Like, I do not know who is doing this. It just... It's...
do you have a photo of the
It's a
other?
fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's fairy dust. It's not fucking real. But yeah, Phase 1 Captain Rex. What'd you say, Z?
The other leaked clone?
There's another one
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
see.
Yes, you don't see the other one. You don't.
Yeah,
There is.
here I just sent it to you right now.
in the chat. Right here.
Not right.
If you're talking about
here-
Cody,
well,
we talked about Cody last week
Oh, you did?
because Cody was before this one.
sorry,
Oh,
we don't watch these Sunday.
I thought Cody was after for some reason. My bad. Yeah, I sent you Cody. My bad. My bad. I don't remember you talking about it. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you talking about with Sith Lord? Remember when I was like, Hasbro, please don't ruin your relationship with him because we're about to cover some leaked images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We forced him to talk about some leaks, but unfortunately, I think the biggest thing right now is the hard plastic for the comma and these big holsters. These big holsters. I don't know if I'm liking what I'm seeing with this.
Not going
If
in
this
that direction.
is
It's
100%
concerning.
totally new media Phase 1 Rex, are you passing?
Yeah, but
Gosh,
we know it's not so far because it's not like the 100% like live action armor
True,
look,
true.
you know. But I don't know. It's
It's
very
it's
weird.
It's honestly such a shame because I just don't know why Hasbro just keep on doing this to themselves. Like you have the prime example there, soft goods karma, and then you have the hard goods karma. Like I don't think this plastic will be as restrictive as the ARC Trooper karmas by any means, but I just still think it's extremely weird. And the holsters look very exaggerated. It looks like it could fit Fordo's blasters in? Like, why do we have those holsters for Captain Fordo instead? Like, it's just such a big head scratcher for me, honestly.
People have also talked about that the color kind of looks like creamy off-white.
That's just there's like tons of scuffs and like
right. That's what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
There's tons of like discoloration because these are all just like. Because that was kind of what I was saying earlier. Is people were freaking out about this comma because it was so long and these are just factory rejects. As far as we know, again, I don't know who is taking these photos. I don't know where they come from. I think it's a Chinese. It's a Chinese website. It's got to
be someone over.
Yeah. Hasbro. If you really want to know, it's some Chinese website that is selling these factory rejects, and there are people out there who buy them. So like someone has purchased these figures with no helmets off of this website, and I have seen pictures and like even some videos of the people who bought them. So I don't know where these come from. I don't know how they're doing it. What's going on?
You know what it is?
Because people are hounding me about where these pictures are coming from. Like, dude, I do not know where they're coming from.
It's Tom Walgreens. He's getting revenge for Hasbro not having any more Black Series exclusives.
Wait, is that why Nate isn't here? Is that why?
Exactly? There you go.
Yeah.
He's in China right now.
Yeah. If you rearrange Garoba, it's Tom Walgreens.
You're exactly right. It's from China.
It's disappointing seeing those big holsters, and now I'm scared for the helmet. And the thing is I'm the one who like was making that joke that it's going to be the live action. And, like I was kind of joking, but I was kind of like scared also. I was hoping like saying it enough times it would be like sound ridiculous. Oh, there he is.
Time to play the game.
Yeah.
Time to play the game.
But
all right, it's only enough for one Monday night.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee is kind of our resident expert on this, so.
Yep, kick Zoo Boy out. Thank you.
I'll put them right next to each other. A little dynamic duo. Matt, how are you feeling?
I mean, if it's Rex, I'll definitely pick it up. As far as Ahsoka, am I totally wrong, or did we see more of the Phase 2 Rex in Ahsoka than we did Phase 1?
You are
Phase
correct.
1, wasn't it like a long shot?
He's all the way in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phase 1 Rex is in the background. Like,
and it's on a very sandy planet with like a lot of atmosphere. So he's quite.
Yeah, but when we actually saw him, come on, let's go. That was Phase 2.
that was Phase 2 of Mandalore.
Because there's a whole static shot. Right here.
Yeah.
So like he's fully in frame, and then the Phase 1.
It was.
He's like randomly
talking to some other clones, and you could tell that was Rex, but.
It's like this. He's like right behind her in the smoky, yeah.
If you also noticed,
Phase 1 Rex is actually on the TVC Anakin. He's on the card back, like in the background. The new TVC Anakin.
Well, that's also what I was going to say. If you noticed during the stream, they talked about how they actually brightened up the TVC Anakin card back because the scene.
That's him. That's him right there.
There you go, Matt.
Yep, that's it. That's
there
funny. Yeah. But if it's, Rex, I'll definitely pick it up regardless. Just because I love Rex.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's so funny that Mr. Coffee joins right when we're talking about Filoni clones.
Yeah, more poetic that he shows about the clones.
I wish I was here for Bacara. Would it
What's
turned
your take
into
on
a
that?
5-hour stream? Well,
the stream's over 2 hours.
Diet Figure Ball on Friday.
Ask
You wouldn't know my take, but no, Bacara is awesome. Zoo Boy repped me perfectly. I don't like the Clone Wars style sculpted weapons with a realistic clone, but it's no biggie. I can just
that figure was my least favorite of the stream, so I had to give your opinion,
brother.
Not surprised.
I also think
the stream was so good. There were so many good ones. Luke, Leia.
Also,
Commando.
Nice. So they missed the dot details on his helmet, but he does have a unique helmet sculpt because if you look, he has a stormtrooper style chin instead of a regular Phase 2 chin.
To mention that, right?
Yeah, you guys are slacking, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the movies. I don't
That's
know.
good.
no. I think that's one of my big problems with like the Rex and I guess also other like clones is, oh, I know Filoni's changing it in the shows, with the Super Battle Droid and now Rex, like literally plucking him straight out of the Clone Wars instead of giving him the more realistic, pauldron and everything that we see in Revenge of the Sith. And even though the Phase 2 Rex is a great Black Series figure, I think that pauldron personally still bothers me because I would like it to be more more consistent with the Revenge of the Sith look.
Yeah.
Consistency doesn't exist, brother.
But good point. This is Hasbro we're talking about.
Yeah.
Real quick, Justin, before you get into this, I just wanted to say that when you were talking about Dash Rendar, shut up. When you were talking about Dash Rendar, the most exciting thing for me personally for the stream is that it looks like we're going to be getting mainline publishing figures. And I'm very excited about that because all these book characters that needed new sculpts that probably wouldn't have been made can now be made. And they did the same thing last year with Gaming Greats, where Malik, Bastila, well, Bastila has reuse, but Malik and Malgus and Starkiller were brand new sculpts. And they were able to do that because Gaming Greats was brought into mainline. And it looks like they're doing that with publishing, which is very exciting to me as
It's
someone
weird.
who read a lot of the old Star Wars books.
Because it's like they said mainline, but like they didn't mean mainline because it's not actually mainline. It's but mural, but it's just confusing.
That's just proof mainline fan channel exclusive is a thing.
It's mainline exclusive.
Yes,
yeah.
He was ahead of his
I can't
time.
believe that we've lived long enough to see mainline exclusive actually become like, legit.
Mainline exclusives exist.
That guy's gonna come back out of the woodworks and be like, "See."
I wanted to make a little comment because I heard Zuboy mention he didn't think that the Shadows of the Empire kind of leak thing from the description was just the Luke and Leia that we saw. Yak actually updated the master list, if you can see right under Commander Cody, to put specifically Shadows of the Empire Luke and Leia.
Nice.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was another update from today.
That was going to be our next and final little bit of Black Series news, rumorish type stuff.
This is very exciting.
Over on yakface.com, the master list, which is a very, very useful tool. There's a section for rumored TBS figures. We've covered all of these, but there's some new ones, guys. There's some new ones.
Yeah,
Is Dash there?
Justin, let's zoom in.
Dash isn't
Cut out
there.
all that skeleton crew mid. Let's look below that.
All that garbage.
Other than the Wolfman,
Well, hey,
doesn't look good. Could be good.
guess what? We're gonna get Wolfman. They'll do the skeleton crew, but they're gonna do no T1, and watch us get it before Vintage Collection.
I mean, I say cut that out, but I'm gonna be honest. If I like the show, I'll get the figures. So,
Yeah.
but still, obviously, this is what we're all excited.
Yeah, so Yak updated list of rumored figures to include Commander Cody. We kind of covered that last week, but I just want to throw that in there. Luke Skywalker and Leia from Shadows of the Empire. But what I'm most hyped about here is we have confirmed
Let's go.
more prequel trilogy film characters, baby. Film characters.
Not that Clone Wars
And-
mumbo jumbo.
Shut your mouth.
What's
We
very
have
cool-
Phantom Menace, one figure. We have 2 from Attack of the Clones. And we have 4 from Revenge of the Sith, baby.
What's
Not
very
including
Anakin,
Anakin,
Obi-Wan,
Obi-Wan.
Padme, and
I
don't
think
know.
this is like 3 or 4 years in a row now, because this is for 2025. So this is for 3 or 4 years in a row now that Hasbro has done some sort of prequel beat. So that's very cool.
Good.
I think they're doing it
Keep
since
'em coming.
Yeah.
Well,
Keep 'em
Yeah.
coming.
So
So I don't know if we have time, Justin, if you wanted to do this, but I was gonna see if anybody what we all think these could be. So
Same
I'm
Monday
thinking
Night
Watto.
Figure
2 of the Revenge of the Sith ones are definitely Anakin and
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
No, I thought he said it's not including
He
Anakin
said,
Obi-Wan.
he said
Yeah.
those aren't included.
Hey, yo!
Oh,
So we're getting
I
so we're getting
didn't
2
know.
extra. We're getting
Okay.
2 extra, like Anakin Obi-Wan in addition. to this.
someone,
All right, so
someone,
here's the thing.
But why didn't he
Wait,
ever
wait, wait,
add
for a second.
Anakin and Obi-Wan to the rumored
I don't think we
figures?
know the way
Yeah.
in which it's going to get released yet.
They could be Ahsoka.
Someone-
Anakin. A little bit.
Yeah.
Someone put a list of 7 figures, and Anakin and Obi-Wan were part of Revenge of the Sith, and Yak only said that he had one of the figures correct out of the 7. So he had 1 for Phantom Menace, 2 for Attack of the Clones, and then 4 for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. That's,
And Yak only said one of them was correct.
so maybe it was Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah, they're
just
gonna-
go back and-
yeah. They're gonna do
That's what
archive Anakin again.
I'm gonna look for that
Oh,
comment
no.
just to
This
see
thing
the
helped
list
this
of
stuff back.
what.
I'm very interested to see what Phantom Menace figure will be because we've actually got a lot of expansion to Phantom Menace. You know,
And there's no
past year.
clones in TP.
It's going to be
Exactly.
Shmi.
Because like Attack of the Clones,
Oh,
Revenge,
yeah.
you can be like, oh, some of those might be clones, but like Phantom Menace doesn't have any clones, so like we know that this is probably going to be a unique character.
Newt
Mess.
Gunray. I'm calling it right now.
Or Bacara.
But,
Newt or
but my
Watto.
lord, what about the Senate?
It could be a Watto.
Yes, Newt or Watto. That's
All right,
what-
here's what's interesting to me. Attack of the Clones, 2 of them. Shakti and Luminar. Maybe one is a Jango Fett redo.
I hope.
Oh,
okay,
dang.
yep. I hope it's Django, Luminara, or Zam.
So, Justin, I
Ooh.
just sent you the list that someone had sent Yak, and Yak responded saying one of these is correct. So of
Yeah.
these, it's
Phant-
one of
Phantom
these.
Menace, Watto, Attack of the Clones, Zam and Luminara, Revenge of the Sith, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Tarful, and Chancellor Palpatine. Well, couldn't it have been Anakin or Obi-Wan that was the correct one?
Yeah, but he only says 1. That's the
One.
thing. So why
Yeah.
wouldn't he have said 2?
I bet Watto's the correct one.
I think it's gonna be Luminara. If I had to bet.
I hope so.
I don't know why I thought they would go for Shakti first over Luminara.
I would have thought so
potentially.
too.
See,
Yeah.
Luke is spitting, and I say the exact same thing.
That'll make me
Shakti
so
is
sad.
way too complicated of a figure for them to do for it to not be deluxe. It would have to be a fully new sculpt. She'd have to come with the soft goods because she only wears the soft goods in the movies. Her head tails are like super long, so it'd be a super crazy sculpt with a ton of
I
paint.
mean, I
and
would
then-
pay a deluxe price for it.
I would
Yeah,
too.
oh,
I would too, 100%.
Yeah.
But it's just for them, like
Make it a Pulse
logistically speaking.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Do like a Pulse exclusive 2-pack or something where you get her and then a commander, and then they can do their jack up price, whatever, of a deluxe 2-pack and whatever.
So
I hope we get a
What?
Geonosian. I hope that's one of the Attack of the Clones.
Oh, that
Yeah,
would
that
be
could be
great.
cool.
That would
That'd
be
cool.
awesome.
Just Poggle.
I mean, that would be cool, but I hope we get like a deluxe Geonosian warrior or something.
Well, remember, Coffee, I was showing you the Geonosian figures that have all been made. They're really technically Sun Fac. So I would.
Yeah, that's cool, but I don't remember asking. you are right though.
Monday Night Figure Ball is bleeding over into
Yeah.
activated and confirmed.
Justin's being infected.
Yeah,
Well,
Troy.
to respond,
Thank you so much. Real quick, sorry. Thank you, Troy. Got to get back to work. I'll catch the replay.
Yeah.
Thanks
See
for
you,
That's
Troy.
awesome.
Troy.
Thanks for joining. Appreciate the channel support. Thank you so much. Whoa,
Oh,
Zavi.
oh,
Yeah,
It's the end of Rogue One, bro.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
red.
Vader's coming.
Help
to respond
us.
to Jayhawk Jedi's comment, he says Hammerhead is arguably too niche and he's deluxe. So here's the thing: you underestimate the boomer crowd and us.
They
young
had
boomers.
75% of Hammerhead done with Doc Ondar too.
You know what, Bad DJ?
Yes,
Yeah.
Just,
the amount of
just-
reuse it had, and the fact that the little pieces that they probably did design new for this, it's going to translate, obviously not completely as we know, but they're going to do in TVC also. So they're going to sculpt some new stuff, and they're going to make it in TVC. So that one had a lot going for it.
Luke wants Zavi's impression.
I saw his message earlier on the chat, but I don't want to interrupt or anything. And I was going to say I don't have anything for recent pickup, so I was going to say for Luke. There we go. All right. I was going to say after Luke. Right. I appreciate it, Luke. Okay, I'll do Attack of the Clones and I'll do Revenge of the Sith. Right. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere. Then we have the Senate scene with Chancellor Palpatine with the. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No, I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. Then you have the. Is it possible to learn this power?
Dude, oh my god, that was bro.
Then you have the. Not from a Jedi.
Nice.
I feel like you sound closer to the guy who voices him in Tartakovsky Clone Wars, and he also did the Revenge of the Sith game.
I said, yeah,
Honestly,
that's what I
yeah,
said.
No!
I said
I'll
straight
take it.
from the
Scream he did
Revenge
that
of the
game.
Sith.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Master.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when are we getting the
Yeah.
gaming greats Anakin with
I
the red
appreciate it,
lightsaber?
Luke. Thank you, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
You got to
Doug-
do
Doug,
that
you know what I
scream
meant.
he did against Ventress.
No, Doug is still waiting for that shirtless Ventress.
yeah.
Oh my
Doug,
gosh.
you were an honorary non-boomer. You were cool. No, I'm kidding. You know what I mean by boomer. And I agree with a lot of the takes of the older collectors and stuff. So I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean by that.
because you're an old fart.
We
too,
love our
bro.
Cantina aliens. We love.
Justin, I'm very interested into what you and everyone else thinks we'll get for Revenge of the Sith, because hear me out. We already got if we know Anakin and Obi-Wan are coming and they're not part of this. Plus we're getting Revenge of the Sith, basically Yoda. We already got Sidious. And we got Bacara.
One of these is gonna be Yoda. Yeah.
Yeah,
Single
Probably
release
single
Yoda,
pack of
that's what you
Yoda.
think?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
they'll do a single.
Yeah, that'll be a sensible idea, because if he's just stuck behind that 2-pack, which even though it'll be regularly available when it hits the Disney stores, I think it'll still be. I mean, I think it's just a no-brainer, honestly.
See, obviously I brought up Tarful, and that's a great pick. But I think while everyone else is sleeping, Bat Diesel and I will be eating because Bail Organa, I think.
I don't think it's gonna be Bale. As much as I want
No.
him, it's not gonna be Bale. It's gonna
I
be.
just-
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do another Palpatine, right? People are
Zuboy,
like,
he doesn't do anything.
Dude, I'm sorry, they're not doing Bale before they do a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just kidding.
I also want
just
Bale.
kidding.
Lucky who?
I also
Tell me
want
who.
Bale. Dude, I bet you they're gonna do single pack Yoda, like he said, like Bat Diesel said. They're like they have the tooling to do an official Naya,
All right,
so
that's
don't
one,
be
bro.
surprised
That's
if
three
they
more
do
choices.
that.
It's gonna be Neo and the 41st Elite Corps Scout. Those are the.
Oh, that would be
There's
sweet.
going to be all clones.
That would
All
take
right.
that would take quite a
They
bit.
need to redo Grievous at some point.
Oh,
Oh,
100%.
I'd love that, man.
Oh,
I'd love
yeah.
I want a
Yeah.
Grievous with his. I don't know what that thing's called. Someone will know. Zoo will know what his.
the trike bike.
Yeah, I want
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing.
Wheel
Make
bike,
that like
yeah.
Yeah, the
a
wheel.
San Diego Comic Con
thingy.
exclusive or something. That
That'd
would
be sick.
sweet.
It's for
I-
you, Matt.
It's so funny
Yeah.
watching Revenge of the Sith, and when he flies off, I feel so bad for that
Yeah.
one clone he just knocks off. And he
I
just goes,
don't
"Wow."
own a Grievous, and I don't really want the current Black Series Grievous because it's just too small.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
That's the model kit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then isn't the model kit quite fragile though?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Justin,
it's
start at the wall.
super
Do that.
light and it's super fragile. I still want a new like figure.
Oh, I would
Yeah.
still
Figure.
buy a new one, but
Mhm.
just getting this
Oh yeah, it's way better than the.
is significantly better.
I
You
just
should put some Black Series
I
sabers.
mean, that is just like
Yeah.
perfectly
Those-
The
scaled.
variety.
Well, they're like the hands are molded, holding the saber.
Yeah.
You can
So
say
you,
that
I
sounds
couldn't
right.
switch
Yeah, I
out
like
the
that.
sabers.
That
We're
model
not
kit,
molded to hold the
Still
saber. You can
expensive.
take
Yeah, they
them.
are.
You can take them, brother. You can take them out. I literally have Black Series
Oh my
sabers
God,
in my
Justin.
model kit Grievous's hands.
Justin's just an idiot.
I just haven't fiddled with this enough to know
Yeah.
what I'm talking
Fake
about.
You just
news.
put it straight on the shelf.
I did because I don't know.
Fake news.
No, yeah, you can take the sabers out.
Justin,
And the
what are you
saber,
gonna
if
talk
you put
about
a
next?
Black Series saber next to it,
Hi, Zombie.
Hello. I was put on the spot again.
No, that looks really good.
Justin did.
Justin dipped.
He didn't want to hear it, bro.
Bro, I'm out.
Nice.
There
He
you go.
said, "Bro, I'm out."
Justin loves fake news. Justin's going to talk about eating cats and dogs next.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Kiwi, run, run. Yeah. So that was it for news. More prequel stuff is coming. There's also 2 Gaming Greats 2-packs, so maybe a little bit of a Commando Droid repaint or something.
Yeah,
Probably something
Alright,
from Outlaws.
Justin, real quick, I want to say something because Germania is saying Darth Krayt and Darth Sion from Knights of the Old Republic 2 to finish off the Sith from that game with Nihilus. I think that would be fantastic. Also, I'm still surprised that they haven't announced a K-Vest from Outlaws. So maybe they'll do a K-Vest ND5 2-pack from Outlaws.
That's
Or-
my
Just throw,
Like,
just throw
like
Nick's
when-
in the box as a bonus.
oh,
Yeah.
if BD1 was an accessory, I feel like Nyx has to be as well.
Well, they're gonna do a mainline Nyx figure for $25
Dude.
like Grogu.
Oh yeah, you know it.
You know
that's the
what,
next thing
Coffee?
Disney
I
will
am
be
such
milking.
a sucker. I would buy that. I love
Yeah,
Nyx.
I know you would. You also
Nyx
said you'd
is
pay
so
like
cool.
900 for the Rancor. So
Brother, so would Zach. And Justin would too, I guarantee it.
Honestly, Nyx looks so much like Stitch, but just in Star Wars.
I
Literally
know.
looks the exact same.
Yeah, but
I-
all right. I would say we could go ahead and transition to recent pickups.
2.5 hours of news. Damn.
That was a long time for news, but we
I mean,
like that
Pulsecon-
analysis.
There's a bit of a
Pulsecon
pattern
is awesome.
about timing and certain people coming from other shows. But
Hey, I didn't.
Traveling through
fucking
hyperspace ain't
interrupt.
like Justin Crops, boy.
Yep.
Hey.
Yo, we're here. We're in Jabba's palace. Jabba's hitting the Gwitty, and he's letting that 40 bang, as always.
he's from the streets like that TVC Jabba.
Yeah.
This is that hit Star Wars Outlaws character, Jabba the Hutt.
Of
They
course.
should bring him into the movies. He was cool.
All right, who would like to go first? Who has some recent fine additions, some snaggletooth snags, some recent pickups? Zoo Boy, how about you? Oh yes.
You
right.
want?
Oh yeah. that's right.
I could do it. I could. I'll show off the most recent thing that I got if you want. I got something.
Coffee. Like,
You know what? I think I'm gonna stream alone tomorrow, Coffee. All right, you're not invited,
Yeah, good luck starting it.
bro. I got that Wilbon info. Actually, it's not even the Wilbon account anymore, bro.
Yeah, Monday Night Figure Ball. Matt, do you have anything recent you'd like to show off?
So everything that I've gotten, I've already opened. I am supposed to get the IG-12 and Grogu set tomorrow.
Oh, exciting.
But I have recently gotten the reissue of Bosk. It's
Nice.
already on the shelf. And the reissues of Dr. Aphra, BT1, and 000, they're already on the shelf. But yeah, nothing to show. Oh, and I did grab the retro carded Duke, GI classified Duke,
Yeah.
Matt, where are you?
which is a great figure.
Where are you putting Aphra and her droids? Because I have them right on the edge of my Empire Strikes Back shelf, but I kind of want to move them because I don't.
All right,
They're not.
so
Empire.
So I have them on the edge of the Return of the Jedi shelf
Okay.
because it takes place between Empire and Jedi.
Yeah, that's why I have them at the edge of my Empire.
Yeah, so I cleared out a spot right here. Yeah.
There's no real place to put them.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're with the comic version of Aphra. And then I have the Revenge of the Sith Vader there. And then the three, Aphra, BT1, and 000.
Later, Jayhawk.
But yeah.
Later, Jayhawk.
Oh,
Pretty
Revenge of the
lot.
Jedi Vader, you mean, right? The
What?
red one?
Yeah, did I say Revenge of the Sith?
Yeah.
Sorry, Revenge of the Jedi Vader. Yeah. Yeah, I just have them there.
The Perceptor.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's a great
all
figure.
I've gotten recently.
Yeah, I remember when you said you were only into Black Series and you were never going to collect another line. Then the other day I saw you had some G.I. Joe.
I'm grabbing some Joes. I have
I
about.
saw that. I was like, I remember what he said.
I know. I lied.
I lied.
I've got
I
about
lied.
I've got about 15 or 16 Joes now.
Nice.
I'm just slowly grabbing them.
Yeah.
Respectable.
I only
They're
have
great figures. They're awesome.
Yeah, I only have two GI Joes, just to fill in for like my Predator display. So I have
Yeah.
Iron, whatever his name is, who comes with the eagle to
Oh, yeah,
have
the
as
Iron
my
Grenadier.
Billy. I think
Iron Knife.
Iron Knife, yeah, and then I have the one I think he's called Ace, isn't he, or something? He has the unique hat. He's very much like he's like my
I don't know.
like my Jesse Ventura from Predator with just a minigun. So because I don't know if NEC has released the figures, and so
Yeah.
they're very expensive.
All right. Anyone else have anything?
That's all I got.
I got a
really.
couple things.
All right. Diesel.
All right.
These?
The first one. All right. Only
got a
Black Series
diesel.
pickup. I have not opened it yet. Is it blurring? All right.
Yeah, you gotta turn off.
You know what it is.
You gotta turn off.
Yeah, let's see the Justice
Oh,
League
yeah,
poster.
Yeah,
you got.
Yeah.
everyone's gonna see the poster.
There he is. There,
Beat the
there you
poster.
go.
And then there you go.
Look at that
Poop
Dewey.
That's one that I've been wanting since day one.
But see,
That's
the problem
awesome.
is you can't see the dewback, so it's probably just a bunch of like
you can
ketchup
also
and mustard.
Keep a little Hot Toys box right there.
Oh,
That's
A Scout Trooper.
It
Scout
looks
Trooper,
like a scout. Yeah.
Now I don't have to fist fight Bat Diesel at ICCC.
No, but you do have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fist fight the VIP coffee.
Yeah.
oh
They
no!
get priority.
Coffee's just
Actually,
gonna
that's
grab
mine.
it. Coffee just gonna
Yeah.
grab it, and they're gonna be like, excuse me, can you read this badge?"
Yeah, can you read this fist in your face?
No, so I'm excited to get the Dewback finally. I've like really been thinking about that one for a long time, but then I don't know
That's
what
awesome.
happened, but there's been a buzz about that one in particular. Like a lot of people have talked about it recently.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some people picked it up, and then I was like, I gotta get it. I think I gotta get it. And same with a couple other things like the Tauntaun and the Wampa. I never owned those, but I've got those coming in also.
What the hell is going on in chat, bro?
Fucking hell!
Oh, well, this is a Monday Night Figure Ball
Yeah,
chat.
the Monday
here,
Night
jeez.
Figure Ball
We
chat.
got the MNF fans
going up?
showing up.
Bro, is that hybrid?
What's up, gamers? No, I know who it is. I know who it is.
And then the other one, which some of the people in the Discord know, it's not a Black Series again, but I did get
Oh,
yes,
Good man.
the SH Figure Arts Padme. Finally got
Bad
a decent
Diesel, what are
deal
you
on it.
doing with that?
It's on my desk. It's
Well, he had to
hanging
take it out of. He had to take it out of
For
a
recent
specific
pickups.
place for here.
How's the head sculpted? Almost looks like Daisy Ridley.
So this guy, the guy who owned it previously, had painted the hair on one of the heads a darker brown,
Okay.
so it looks a little better. The other one, actually, I have on the other Padme. She's also on my desk because I was putting it on there. Which I have a soft goods. I have a soft. Why are you laughing?
No reason, bro. No reason.
Don't look at chat, Pat.
I got the other
Don't
one on
look
there,
at
so
chat.
it's a lighter brown. But
I think that head that you put on the Black Series one, the more neutral head, looks better to me.
it does look better, right? And so I'm gonna have to figure out like the exact paint because I want to get it exactly the same that the guy did on the, like the slightly aggressive face, just so I can have two matching, both darker hair. It'll hold me off on getting some custom heads or something because I'm fine with those. But I really like that figure. I was worried about it being too loose. I saw some reviews that like some of the limbs were like super loose or something, but that's not a problem with this one. Yeah, it looks really good, so I'm happy with it. Because they'll, like we talked about, they'll never make it in Black Series, so I'm happy with that. And I think that's mostly it. I mean, I've got like a couple other things that have come in, like the Venom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got the top of the McFarlane head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How sticky is the
I'm not
chest?
a fan of the other head. I like the Todd McFarlane one.
You don't like tongue on your head?
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of
yeah,
Padme,
leave it at
Oh.
No.
There you go.
Nice.
See, coffee's with it too.
Coffee's always
that's
got he's always got to hijack other people's recents.
okay, I know you're not talking right now. Wait, I forgot. I have something else.
Zuboy he said at the very beginning he didn't have any recent pickups and
Yeah,
no
I got nothing.
pipelines for recent pickups either.
I
Oh,
I
well,
should
you do have one Zoo Boy.
I was gonna say Zavi could actually talk about something.
Oh, I was like, who? I was like, where is he? The
Yeah.
overlay.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. I was it going behind the overlay? The guy.
It's
He was
funny
like, "Guys, I'm
you
here
bring that
still."
up, Zavi, because I was like, technically Zavi can talk about my recent.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
I mean, the only thing. By the way, showed this off on Diet Figure Ball, not to plug, but check out Monday Night Figure Ball on the Figure Ball
Chill.
channel.
Excuse me, self promotion isn't allowed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Should have banned us. I just grabbed custom stuff, so I have a resin printed helmet.
Bro's a cloner.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh no.
For,
Bro is the
Yeah,
only
true.
cloner who hates Clone Wars.
well, yeah,
Good point.
For a theatrical 2/12, so an actual good 2/12 figure. Sorry, Hasbro. And then this is gonna give away what it's for, but I can pick this up.
Sweet.
Some comically large holsters.
I can't wait for that, man. So hard.
A realistic clone trooper pauldron.
Ayo. Looks awesome, bro.
And
Job of
then,
vibing to your pickups.
Got a Phase 1 helmet with a rangefinder.
Nice.
And then this
Oh my
will
goodness.
actually give away what it is.
Hey, that looks so cool.
So if nobody could guess, I'm making biblically accurate Phase 1 Captain Fordo.
See,
I
you
also
know
got
what's
some
funny, Coffee?
Oh, cool.
I
Nice.
forgot to tell you when you showed this off on Monday Night Figure Ball. Every time you were like, "This will give it away. This will give it away." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know who the hell you're talking about." Bro,
Yeah, that's crazy, but I don't remember asking what you thought.
Bro, you gonna say that with everything I say?
Yeah, I am, because it makes everyone laugh every time. But that's it for me.
Somebody commented and said I could pull off a straight up Bill Clinton impression.
I've never had sexual relations with that woman.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Yeah, that takes me back to like the early 2000s, like LimeWire, like
I
days where
absolutely cannot stand Hillary.
you're you're like downloading a track and then it's just Bill Clinton saying that.
See, you know what you got to do, Justin? Just force yourself to get sick, get a really bad sore throat, don't drink any water, and then you can do an RFK Jr. impression.
All right, I'm down for that.
Somebody said that spot on.
Sweet.
In the red room, you developing
Red
some photos?
You're red now.
No. I mean, well, I'm not in my office technically. I don't have any figures around me. I'm somewhere else right now. Can't disclose that information. But I do have some pickups to talk about. So because of the boys of Monday Night Figure Ball, who I spoke with on the after stream, I was debating getting the Bad Batch Season 2 figures as they each of them started to go on sale here in the UK. So Omega was 15, Wrecker was 18, Tech was 20, and I know Tech was quite when he sold out, it was quite pricey on the aftermarket. So I did pick up the Bad Batch Season 2 crew, and I opened Wrecker, Hunter, and Omega, and I think they're all worthy upgrades. So very happy with that. And I think,
Omega's so good, so much better. Than the
she
original.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old heads, and what I'm gonna do is have the the blonde hair, put that on the Season 1 look, and then have the helmet look on the Season 2.
That's
That's
neat.
exactly what I did. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
And
gonna
it's so
do
much
that.
better.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do that, but I really like the look of the no hat on the Season 2 body, so I decided against it.
Yeah, no, and so those have arrived, and then on Tuesday, I picked up. Well, arriving should be the SH Figure Arts Solo Chewbacca. Now I have spoken to Coffee and Bat Diesel about this, about the possibilities or potential SH Figure Arts ever re-releasing the original New Hope one, but I don't think that's likely. And the Figure Arts Chewie is currently was like 30-ish on Hobby Search, and you've just changed the bandolier. It'll work. So that will be arriving Tuesday. And as Zooboy mentioned, and I think Obi-Wan Jabroni mentioned it earlier in the comments, Star Action Figures moved the location, so they've been having a lot of warehouse finds. And two of those warehouse finds was the Armorette exclusive with the helmet and the soft goods fur, and the other one, which I know Zooey has mentioned many times before, is the Cad Bane and Todo 360 pack, which was only £40 So I hit him up, messaged him. I said, I know you've been talking about this for a while, buddy. Do you want me to snag it for him? And I did. And it sold out a day later, I think, when I last checked.
Wow.
So all snagged for you. Buddy.
Very
Should be
appreciative of
coming
that, bro.
You're welcome,
Thank you
man.
very much.
No, I know you mentioned it before, and I know when I first started speaking to Zoo, he mentioned that in the UK they have some exclusive Doctor Who Care figures. So either way, if I'm going to, if I'm sending him stuff anyway, it made perfect sense. So pick that up for my man here, and then the stats should be arriving this week as well, hopefully.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Now Zavi will be my contact when I need stuff in the UK. I'm just gonna hit him up.
you know it. But yeah, other than that, that's all I have.
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of step, do y'all think that the step is undersized? Because I was looking at the height of a step speeder, and it seems to be like it should be like 6'8" as far as the height of the speeder.
I feel like
And a
lot
battle
of the
droid's about
vehicles-
6'4".
I feel like a lot of the vehicles are slightly out of scale, but I think they just have to do that to make it feasible for
Doable.
a 1/12 scale line.
Yeah. I did grab one. Did everyone here grab a stat
Yeah.
or two?
I think most of these guys got 2.
Really?
Yeah, I got
Just
2.
got one.
Oh, you wound up only
But I
getting
started
one?
hearing rumblings of so many people saying, "Oh, it's so undersized." I'm like, it doesn't look that undersized.
It's
Justin's
not massive
disappointed in you,
undersized.
bro.
Like I'm looking at some still images from the movie, and it technically yes, it is. I think
It should be about 4 to
I don't
5
know.
inches taller than a battle droid.
that and right
Should
there.
be.
There
Yeah.
you go.
See,
Fun.
I've been seeing people say that it looks undersized. It doesn't look undersized to me, but I've seen people like mention that they're going to use the old 3 3/4 inch, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this one's literally bigger than that. So it's like,
Well, Coffee, you saw when I did it. You said it looked ridiculous when I put the
Yeah.
Black Series on the.
yeah, like this. Not to call anybody out specifically, but I saw someone specifically say they passed on this and they're going to use the 3 3/4 inch because they thought that the Black Series one was undersized. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the Black Series one is bigger. So you passed on the Black Series one because it's undersized, but you're going to use an even smaller one for your stand-in. So that just
I'll do.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, right.
When I get my stat pin, I will do a comparison since I have both. I will compare the 3.75 and Black Series.
I'm good with it. It looks correct to me.
Yeah, it looks it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get the blue version down the line potentially as well. The blue repaint.
Oh yeah, I'd pick that one up as well. Yeah, I went for 2 on the stat. Which
I like the
guess-
new lighting, Justin.
Oh, thank you.
I like that.
Yeah,
Did you have blackout curtain?
bro, blackout curtain.
LED light.
Hold up. Blackout curtain. All right,
Yeah.
step 1. Step
Yeah.
2, little colored diffuser.
Yeah.
Make
Blackout
everything better.
And then some lights on the shelves there.
Yeah, I have it's like a ring.
Oh, I see. I
colored
got
ring
that.
light that I just.
I understand.
I try to illuminate the shelves blue. Everything's just blue.
You just
that
have
looks
to.
nice.
It's a
you have to
wonder
go
why I
against
hate
the
like it.
blue Mandos.
I like it.
You're the complete opposite of Zombie.
I just said
I know
that,
that.
bro.
I mean, this is why I had decided to have the red lighting because as soon as I joined the stream, I did have it on white, but I could see that Justin said, "Where's the red? Where's the red lighting?" So I was just like, even though I'm not on in my
So
office, we've got
are you
red
saying?
light bulbs, got red LED
Are
light
you
bulbs.
saying
so-
that Justin cyberbullied you into changing your light color?
No. No, I mean, well, in all fairness, on the May 5th stream, I mean, Justin had blue, and as it was Revenge of the 5th, I decided to have red, and I remember Justin liked that whole, kind of like, contrast, I guess.
You having some performance issues there, buddy?
Yeah.
All
All right. So my recent pickups. Zavi, I'm glad you're here, brother. I'm glad you're here.
Hey, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Very
Shout
well.
out to Troy.
Yeah.
We got some. We got some
Bloody kettle
PO
on.
box pickups. I got my bloody kettle back. I boil my water.
And then it's a see-through, clause, so you can see if anything's in the water.
Exactly.
My water.
You
Water.
can make your figgies take a bath now. It's see-through.
Yeah.
Bro, they'll probably melt in there. Honestly, you can just see live action just melt.
Oh, delicious.
So yeah,
Drinkable plastic.
big shout out to Troy. He sent us 2. I appreciate you sending 2, so we don't have to split our kettles. I literally
down the
can't
middle.
say kettle anymore. Like I genuinely, like even outside of YouTube, and we're talking about it, I can't say kettle anymore.
Bro, you just did.
Shut
You
up.
did.
And I actually tested it out at my mom's house because we were just having dinner over there, and I checked the P.O. box before I went over there, and she's like, "What's that? Like, do you put that on the stove?" I'm like, "No, it's like," I had to explain the whole thing about our videos and all the non-United States people roasting us. So I did test this out. And it does boil water very, very, very fast. A lot faster than a stovetop. Putting water in a pot and on a open flame. However, I will stand by putting water in a microwave for 90 seconds and then using it to take a leg off a figure is just as efficient.
But do you drink the figgy water?
Obviously, this will be very useful for when I make, like, I'm a big oatmeal guy, so that involves water. So
Oatmeal over grits for you?
yeah. So I'll be using my kettle
Yeah, your
on
kettle.
on my oatmeal,
grits
and
with
whenever we
bacon.
make soups or hot chocolate, tea, whatever. I mean, obviously tea.
A cup of tea.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest one.
Hot cocoa?
I've got the kettle on.
All those
Got the
different.
kettle on.
So I definitely will be using this, and for the sake of the meme, next time I go to modify a figure, I will be.
There you
using
go.
Good man.
That's a good
Wait,
YouTube short, Justin.
I honestly think I have a correction for you, Justin. Was that you mentioned that you were bullied of getting a kettle? I think, in all fairness, I'm the one in the minority here because all of you guys are American and I'm British. And I remember joining a call with you boys, and he said, "Is that Zavi?" And he said, "Put the fucking kettle on," and everyone just straight away just did their British impressions.
Wait, hold on. Zavi, you're British?
Shut up, bro.
Ooh.
Actually, I just noticed something with that Fordo kit. He forgot the gauntlet.
Brother.
Oh,
He forgot the rocket,
yeah,
like,
the
ARC Trooper gauntlet. So I just
Hit him up, bro.
oh, it's he's
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
He's
you're
in
in
the
the
chat.
You're in the chat right now. I didn't mean to call you out, brother, on stream.
you suck.
I just shot you a message on Etsy. I just shot you a message on Etsy.
Coffee, that's like all cool and all, but I do not remember asking.
There you go.
Hey! It's like poetry, it rhymes.
There you go. How does it feel, bro?
I'll be honest, I don't do that. Like, being mean, I just can't. It doesn't feel right, man.
Nah,
No,
to Coffee.
it kinda
I'll
sounded
always
icky.
be mean to Coffee 'cause he's a fucking piece of shit. That's his problem.
God damn. Yeah,
Oh,
thank
no, see, he's got.
you. Jesus.
All right, shut up, everyone. All right, ICC Con finally sent me. Dude, I'm like struggling with my accent now. I'm like, my
John,
I'm
okay,
getting that like brain rot.
ICC.
I'm like, someone sent me my press pass.
Oh, it's-
They sent me my bloody press pass. Oh, yeah,
Am I
wait.
stupid? What the hell? Is that a V? What the hell is the V? Is it supposed to be VIP?
Maybe
Yeah, I don't know.
ICCC 5. You know,
Oh,
you
maybe.
could think for once.
Is it actually the fifth
Have they
one?
done 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Matt's
Maybe.
asking a legitimate question, Coffee.
Well, see, I'll be respectful to Matt. I don't know if it's the 5th one, but I think it might be. But Zuboy, you're a dumbass, and it could be 5.
Lucy's calling me out.
No.
That's okay. So
Oh, British. It's Spider Punk. There we go. Another British.
yeah,
We British.
I'm disappointed by this
Yeah.
ICC Con. You're a Star Wars con. I'm sorry. I
That is
know there's a
odd.
lot
I
of.
saw
Yeah,
that
that
and
is
I got very
strange.
confused
It is.
when the first
I-
time
I-
they showed that.
Didn't they have a Rex one? Isn't one of the passes Rex? So is
Probably
that-
VIP.
Oh,
Yeah,
of,
'cause,
of course it is.
Because this is specifically for press, like the people who are cool enough to go for free, Zavi, like us.
Makes sense.
Are there any
Well, you-
VIP?
Zubo is gone.
Are there any
Oh, yeah, I'm
VIP
just kidding.
purchasers?
Well,
Coffee,
you got to
should
make
join
sure.
me in leaving. They
You got to
don't
make
like this
sure
anymore.
if you reach for something that you got to let the VIP, the not broke bitches who actually paid money to go.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay for VIP just so every single figure that Justin picks up, I'm gonna steal right out of his hand.
Yeah, you
He's
said,
gonna have
excuse
to
me,
give
that's
it back.
fine.
He's gonna pay $5.50 just to fuck with you.
Anyway, yes. Obviously, the reason I have two is for Nate. So we both.
Who's Nate?
Nate's not here.
No. I think you'll get mixed up with Tom Walgreen here.
Justin, I
think
got a
so.
question for you.
Nate
A
is
serious
a
question.
beautiful
Actual
man.
serious question. Do you think you'll pick up the Thrawn set at ICC?
Nah, I wouldn't want to pay the actual value for that. So no. I'll just hope for a re-release eventually.
A re-release of a.
Re-release of the SDCC exclusive.
Brother, they've re-released like every SDCC exclusive. They re-released Jabba with Salacious and the Hookah. They did Han and Carbonite again. I think they'll do it eventually,
yeah, but
maybe.
with specific accessories though. I mean, yeah, with Jabba they did.
Jabba's the
Yeah,
only one.
the Han
That
and
was like 10
Carbonite
years
was the
later.
only thing different, I think, with that Boba.
Yeah, but they never released like the armor with her special weapons or Cad Bane with Toto.
Just you wait, Zoo. Just you wait.
Alright.
Wait, so what do you think they're gonna re-release? The accessories, like the? Justin's
honest,
not
I
thinking
don't
about
know.
his words. He not thinking about it before he said that. I think.
Justin's a fucking idiot.
I am not an idiot. But they re-released the Jabba, and it has the hookah even.
Yeah, but that was like for the 40th, bro.
Yeah, man.
I was gonna say that was like 10 years.
That was that was a special. I think you're waffling.
Well,
For the
yeah,
40th
I
of
think-
Rebels.
I can wait 10 years.
He
for
just
it.
is waffling.
Okay. All right. Anyway, here. If anyone wants to send us anything, there's
You
the
can
PO
send
box.
the Thrawn SDCC pack.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Perfect.
I
take it.
mean, I'll take it. Just you got to send 2 though. You know, me and
The
Nate.
rule of 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm actually
What
gonna
if it-
send it.
Actually,
to
if you only
me
send one,
only-
they have to fight to the death.
Yeah,
It'll be like
each gotta
ICC
pick-
con with the VIP person.
You each gotta
It's
split
proper
each
battleground.
accessory. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah. So
Nate'll get the Calicori since you hate rebels.
what? All right. This is from A. Miller in California.
A
Sent
Miller?
all the way to our PO box.
Hmm.
So I
What does
pre-opened
A
it, but I
stand for, though?
have not looked inside.
Is it for asshole?
God, this is kind of heavy.
I think it's Abraham Lincoln sent you a PO.
Adam
Yeah,
Miller.
yo OOTB guys, just a random fan mail box for
Awful.
you guys. Got some stuff for both of you. The vintage is for Nate, and hopefully Justin can use some of the BS. Keep up the great videos. Go Bachor in CA. So shout out to Go Bachor. Let's see what we got in here.
The robot?
New
Justin,
leaks?
Doug's saying he'll send you the Thrawn set, but you can't open it.
Who's,
Doug.
if I send it, Justin, you can't open it. Well, I'm an opener though.
Too
Oh,
bad.
well.
If he sends it, you can open it.
Yeah. So looks like Nate has some 3 and 3 Colta.
Oh, that's
We got Mando,
Ooh,
yeah,
a
that's
scout. Interesting.
Scout.
cool.
There's a Garen Dan. That's cool.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that Garen Dan?
Is Garen Dan from
Garen Dan.
Tatooine?
If you guys are gonna,
Tatooine.
speak British, then I'm gonna, do my my American twang.
Yeah, we all have
Like
deep
people around
southern
where I live.
accents.
Yeah, we
this
do.
is
Yeah.
Every single one.
To
of
be
them.
to be
Yeah.
fair, Coffee.
A
That's
southern drawl.
right.
There's no such thing as a British accent. There's all different types. Just like there's no such thing
If
as
he
an
sent
American.
you the Han pointing hand, I swear to God.
He
A
sent a
Minot?
Minot. I do not have one.
Wow,
And this isn't the
oh,
Halloween one.
The one from
this
the
is
creature
like the.
it's
Yeah,
normal.
it's-
I'm surprised
it's the
you don't
Han
have one, Justin. Oh, like if you didn't get the creature pack, you didn't get
Yeah,
the
that's
Han
that's
pack.
from the
yeah.
creature pack, isn't it?
That's
Wait,
awesome, dude. I do not have one. I've always wanted one because I want to stick it to like the side.
Yeah.
You can chew on the power cables.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is there any difference between the Han SDCC and the creature pack one?
I
Is there
don't
any
think
difference?
so. I've looked it up. At least from as far as I can remember, I don't think so.
Mm.
Ooh.
little Halloween.
Oh yeah,
They're boggling.
Does it have pants on?
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think because it's supposed to be a werewolf.
How would a bogling wear pants? Like,
Oh, sick. Okay, sweet. I always wanted a second one of these, the Remnant Stormtrooper.
Oh,
It's that damn
Nice.
marshmallow trooper.
It is a Marshmallow Trooper, but I've always wanted 2 for the client. I've only ever had the 1. So that's sick.
Zavi, why did you sound like Morgan Freeman for a bit?
I mean,
Trooper.
I mean, Mr. Wayne.
Very nice,
There's
very
the
nice.
One of my favorite clips on the internet is Morgan Freeman doing one of his like speeches, and he's on this British show called Graham Norton, and he's taking.
I love
stuff, and
Graham
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And it has Michael Caine in it as well. I'll send it to you on the Instagram or Discord. It's a great clip.
Oh,
Look who it is.
we have the tray. R5.
oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, an additional R5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
They
is
buy
specifically the
pack
one from
just
the
for
droids
pit
pack.
droid
droids?
pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already have that one, don't you, Justin?
Yeah. I mean, we'll find some. We always find
Yeah.
use for it.
R2?
I mean,
Justin's
R5.
gonna throw it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
R5 is another
the
one
next
where.
giveaway, there's going to be, we have a loose on bubble. Do you-
Yeah, it's on bubble.
Imagine if there's a loose SH Figure Arts reissue of Farm Boy Luke.
yeah.
Loose and tray.
We
I mean,
have an
Seth.
additional bib.
Oh,
Dude.
Is that the original release? It looks like it.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it
it
blue.
It kind of does
Yeah.
because it's pretty blue.
Mm-hmm.
He's been having too much of that blue tube.
Yeah.
that blue chew.
It's gone straight through his veins.
Bro, you trying to give us an upskirt for a bit?
Ayo.
Those
Whoa.
No, I'm just showing you the Lando or the Dryden
the
Voss
Dryden
leg.
Boss legs with his pointy shoes.
Sick.
Stephanica makes a great point. I would love to see all of your reactions to the Liverpool accent.
Oh, I know what this is. He sent us the.
Is that the blast effect?
This is the centerpiece.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this will be a perfect piece for the Figure It Out set because I think Nate and I both have this, but anything that you guys send that we already have, we like to incorporate on our filming set.
Did Hasbro ever confirm that's like proper black series scale 80/80 leg, or would that be just way too big?
That's a good question.
It looks kind of small.
Yeah, I remember when
I
it
was
stepped
gonna
on the speeder, like it's.
Oh
It-
yeah.
Oh yeah,
it
that's
was the
true.
size
Yeah,
of the
it
speeder.
I mean,
would crush the
was-
snow speeder.
Did you
Yeah.
guys see the Lego UCS one? That's literally 1-to-1 mini figure scale.
It's the
Like when they
snow
released
piece.
the big one.
I heard the UCS lat gunship from Lego is actually Black Series.
It's 1/12 scale. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And we
Hey.
have
I actually
some-
thought that was real for a second.
No,
I just
no,
got-
we're waffling.
Oh Jesus! Well, I fell on it on stream. There you go. I fell for it.
got some
one
retro
of those.
collection.
Nice.
I love that fake ass like thing that they do to the card backs.
Yes.
Like,
It's
it's
so weird.
So awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
look.
Look,
at
yeah,
Matt.
Matt, right.
Matt.
I've got one.
Justin's
Hey.
not even paying attention to
I
Matt.
know,
Justin
it's okay.
actually
I'm
hates
not.
Matt.
I haven't been
Okay.
listening to this.
He's distracted.
So that was from Chiroba or Go
Garoba?
Europa?
I swear to God, is that actually Garoba?
Gobachor.
Okay.
Gobachors in California. So thank you so much. There's
You're
some
welcome.
things that I actually didn't have that I really need, like this Minoc. That might be
that's cool.
my most hyped piece here. I never got it. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you.
How are you going to display the Minoc?
What's up?
A piece of wire to make him look like he's flying, or
Yeah, or I thought about like sticking him to the side of a wall or something, maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. I have to see. But yeah, plenty of 3 3/4 for Nate as well. And
Yeah.
we'll probably put this. I don't know. Maybe we'll find a purpose for this too. So yeah, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you.
Cool.
Over this past weekend, it was a Friday the 13th extravaganza this weekend. It was perfect. I had so much fun this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Great weekend for me. So we had Friday was Pulsecon, and it was absolute W reveals. So I was super hyped on that. And then I'm going to go to my Discord or our Instagram. There was a Friday the 13th marathon in Chicago, Illinois at the Music Box Theater, which is like a really classic indie, like such a vintage vibe to it inside and out. Like they're like just I don't even know how to describe it, but like just all this stuff like on the wall, and the curtain, like this red curtain goes up and down. Unmatched vibe. They
looks so
played
cool.
parts 1 through 8, so the original parent.
Dang.
What's
How
up?
far away from you is this? Like, how long does it take you to get there?
So this specific theater is in like the more Wrigleyville part of Chicago, so it's by Wrigley Field. I actually saw Wrigley Field for the first time going here, so that was cool. And so it's about an hour and 20 minutes. We went during
that's not
like
bad.
some pretty peak traffic because I took a half day and I was kind of just waiting for everyone to get off.
You're not that far from Chicago.
No, like just from downtown, I'm only like 45, 50 minutes away.
Oh wow.
And like I said, like just I love the vibe, and they were before each one they were playing like commercials that would have been airing during the 80s, like when these films came out, and they were showing
That's
like
cool.
movie trailers and from that era. And
Oh, that's cool.
there was a really funny because like Roger Ebert famously hated Part 4, which is like a lot of people's favorites, and they played a clip of him destroying the film before it started, which was really funny. And it's one of those theaters where the crowd is very reactionary, and under any other circumstance that would piss me off. Like if I was trying to watch an actual like some sort of like high art, like if I was watching like
Drama.
Dune or something.
I knew you were going to say Dune first.
Yeah, like I
Doom.
I would be, or like an A24 or something like that, where I want to like actually absorb.
But what about Endgame, Justin? Like for me in my theater, when Cap grabbed Mjolnir, my theater went wild, and I thought that was fun.
How about
for-
Deadpool and
for a
Wolverine?
movie
When
like
Wolverine showed up on screen.
Yeah.
Well, wait until those Sonic 3 reactions.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
God.
2024 is #1 hit movie.
shut up. Everything.
Osnick the Hedgehog.
Oh no. So they were playing 1 through 8. So it started at like 12 p.m. and ended at 2 a.m. But since some of our friends and everyone still had work, we showed up right when Part 4 started, which is my personal favorite. So I was so hyped on that. We stayed for 4, 5, 6, and 7. We tapped out at 8. We did not stay for 8 because it was starting at like 12:30, 1 a.m. ish. I was just like, I can't, like, especially that we had to go all the way back home. But this is one of my favorite.
You didn't have to see Jason Goes to Hell.
Oh yeah, because they're only showing the Paramount ones.
Oh,
This is one of my favorite cinematic experiences I've ever had in my life. Just the visual vibe of that theater, and just and the horror community is always so great. I feel like everyone's always on the same page, same vibe. Because the crowd reactions were amazing. Like, you would think that we were watching Avengers Endgame in this theater. Like, just the amount of cheering and screaming, laughing, because there's a lot of unintentional humor in the Friday films. And it one of my favorite, like, it was almost euphoric for me. It was just pure bliss, because Friday is my second franchise after Star Wars. Hardcore fan. And it was just purely satisfaction. Just one of my favorite things that I've ever done, like film-wise, movie-wise.
was this your first time?
I've been to Music Box Theater before, which they only have the one auditorium, and they're known for doing a lot of events like this and showing indie films and stuff like that. My only other experience was seeing an A24 film, and it was completely ruined by the type of crowd it attracts. Just like
Which
over
one?
exaggeration of laughing at every single thing, stuff like that. But Friday the 13th is a cheese ball. It's corn fest. And that's why so many people are in love with it. And like, we've all seen the movies like 20 times. So it in this specific instance, I was super into it. Like the crowd screaming and everyone's going insane, So that was
What is A24? I'm ignorant.
it's a film distributor who distributes a lot of indie films, and they're known for being, how do I word it in a non-pretentious
being unique.
I was just curious.
So I guess they're like not like art house films, but it's like of that style, but higher, usually a little higher production value, and
a lot of slow burn, a lot of a bit more
Dramas.
meaning behind their movies. Stuff like that.
The opposite of a blockbuster.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
That's so cool that you had such
Yeah, okay.
a like cool time there. Because what was it here in the UK? Like, even as you mentioned, Zubo, watching Endgame, No Way Home, Deadpool and Wolverine, my cinema is just dead silent. I feel like when I gasp, I feel like I'm just incredibly annoying and frustrating to deal with. Because I'm like, oh, and everyone's just dead
I wish
silent.
it was like that.
Huh.
Right.
Oh no, for certain films, I couldn't agree more. But like when you feel like the hype and everything, like
I wish
Movies
my
are
No
dead.
Way Home was silent. When I saw No Way Home during one of the climactic scenes, there was a fire alarm and we had to evacuate.
Damn.
Okay.
Typical.
Yeah, but
yeah,
this
Nico's right.
again, as like a hardcore, like I would say I have consumed more behind the scenes content for Friday the 13th franchise over Star Wars. I'm it's to the point where I'm gonna start reading behind the scenes books, even like novels and stuff. Like it's just like an obsession of mine.
How about you read some
and
Star
Nate
Wars
as
books?
well. Yeah. So
Bro, read Heir to the Empire.
yeah, shut your mouth.
They're
Get that
good. They're
get that
actually good.
garbage
That's really
out.
cool.
I'm just kidding.
Didn't y'all meet some of the?
Yeah, we did. I was
Yeah.
getting
There
to
we
that
go.
next.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I went to bed at like 2 a.m. Had to get up at like 6, 7 a.m. Our whole group went to Michigan, Monroe City Comic Con, and there was 2 actors from Part 5 there, which is Tom Morga, who played the imposter Jason in all masked appearances, so the majority of the movie. He also did stunts for like Halloween Part 4, Child's Play, like Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, I think, Pirates of the Caribbean. So that was very cool.
I like Eagle
Eagle
5
5.
comment. Yeah. Think Nate is casually Jason Height.
Yeah. And then we also met the final girl from Part 5 as well. So I thought it was cool that they were both there. So yeah, very cool. And
Is
I
that
got
a
my...
nipple?
What's up?
Go back. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, it was raining during that
Yeah.
scene, you know. And fun fact, the director of Part 5 was a softcore porn director, and that's who they
Yeah.
got
Can you
to
can you
direct
zoom in
Part
and
5.
enhance?
Too funny.
I cannot on Instagram,
Okay,
no.
okay.
We'll
Not on
get that.
desktop.
We'll get
Instagram,
that
Instagram.
image on
Put
Monday
up.
Night Figure Ball.
It's to zoom. Yeah.
Enhance.
Yeah,
Enhance.
but I did get both of their signatures as well on
That's awesome.
the Scream Factory box set. They did individual Blu-rays, which is awesome. So that's what I got. That's what we did this weekend. It was
That
just
was a fun evening.
oh yeah, Friday and
Long
Saturday,
evening.
and Friday the 13th was this past Friday. That's why they did that whole event. So it was
Oh,
just-
you know, Justin, technically, even though I don't have it with me, I do have a pickup because I did on Friday the 13th.
course.
I did snag that Part 7 that you and Nate.
did you get it yet though?
Well, no, because I just put it in the pile of loot. I'm not
Oh
shipping
my!
that till
So
October.
how is that a pickup?
It's a
I
pipeline.
added it. Yeah, it's a pipeline. There you go.
It's
I
a
got my
pi-
pipeline.
it's a pipeline.
Of course,
Yeah,
Zooboy
my
comes
pipeline.
like an hour later and he's like, "Oh wait, I do have a pickup, guys."
Well, see, Justin's talking about Friday the 13th. So.
Yeah, and it was so awesome. We it was actually during one of them because we watched 4, 5, 6, and 7. It was during 6 where we went out, walked around, got some pizza, selling pizza by the slice, and the great nightlife. I mean, Wrigleyville in particular is a very like great part of Chicago, I'll say, and you know, the city gets such a bad rep in the media and everything, and yeah, I was making jokes in another server like, I'm currently entering a war zone right now. It's just me just walking around peacefully. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's vibing. The nightclubs are popping off. Got our pizza. Like, it
When
was
you
just...
say, hold on, Justin. When you say you had pizza, are you talking about?
It was not like Chicago style deep dish. I
Okay,
forgot
was gonna
what it was
say,
called.
You didn't have casserole. Okay.
Shut up.
All right,
Shut up. It was not like deep dish pan pizza, but it's this place. I forget what it's called. Nate's going to get pissed because he's not on the stream. But they sell it by the slice, and there's like a macaroni and cheese pizza. I was like, ooh.
That's unique.
Shit was great.
I bet that was good.
Yeah, it
That was
was.
good.
For sure. But yeah, I had a great week. And then like I knew the stream was going to be so awesome. It was just like every day, like Friday, great. Pulsecon, Marathon, Saturday, Comic-Con, Sunday, we got an epic lazy Sunday live stream with all the boys. So yeah, great weekend for me. That I know it's not really a recent pickup, but I just had to.
And then tomorrow you're gonna have Diet Figure Ball to watch.
Trying to make my Monday better. That's what I'm talking about. I like
With
that.
no Wilbon, so it's even better.
Jeez.
Wow, you have to say that about Wilburn after he literally just renamed his channel.
I
You
think the executive
ungrateful son of a
producer,
bitch.
the executive producer of the show is going to want to work with you after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That title don't mean shit, boy.
I actually forgot. I have the new Black Series Leia.
No, I have the new Black Series Leia.
Look, it's the new Black Series.
I love
bro.
covering Zoo Rise. He says that.
There we go.
Yeah, see, goes down.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hey, yo.
Is that the Zoo baby?
No,
Oh no.
we got.
No, no, no,
Here
no,
it
no,
is.
no.
Wait, it's
No,
the
No,
new
no.
Whoa, what is that?
Yeah, precisely. What is that?
Hey, Matt, I'm the zoo baby.
Jesus.
What is that?
This is actually
That's
so.
creepy.
This is actually a baby Cable from X-Men '97.
It's baby Josh
Okay.
Brolin.
I started watching that. I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Is that
I
because of the
spoiled it
time
for
travel
Matt.
element to that character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh wait, is that Jean Grey's?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have gotten that far. I just don't remember that. All right.
I
Okay.
spoiled
Yeah,
it for
Zoo.
Matt.
Yeah.
was creepy.
Yeah. Zoo Boy's latched on to this very specific thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm pretty sure that Nate is the one who forced me to do it. Actually, it's 100% on Nate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Nate
gonna- I'm gonna
forced
take
you
a
to do it
gamble and
one
say
time,
no.
and that's it. And then after that, every other time has been you.
Yeah. I guess that's worth pointing out. So you guys do have a new name here.
Figure
do.
ball.
Dude, no
And
red
we
bar
have-
on this? Fake fan.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
wow.
Yeah.
We also have an Instagram if you want to give us a follow.
That goes to Will Ball.
Yeah.
Wow, Justin doesn't have notifications on. For
Oh, how
subscribe?
great would it have been if
What
he
the hell?
wasn't
Desktop,
subscribed?
bro.
If he showed it and he wasn't subscribed, that'd be hilarious.
This is desktop. Why would I have notifs on for desktop? That's for mobile, bro.
Look back, Diesel. We made it on the For You page. We made it.
oh.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have any other things that we need to cover or we need to talk about? Anything to get off your chests?
Not something to get off my chest, but shout out to GI Trooper Kits because he immediately responded back to me on Etsy and he sent me a 20% off coupon. So
Nice.
Ooh.
if you need 3D printed parts, hit up GI Trooper Kits on Etsy.
Yeah, I've been going pretty ham with 3D printing lately, but just nothing for Star Wars specific, so I don't. Well, actually, I did. I did reprint this.
Yeah, what is that?
This is the
Looking
top.
flaccid, bro.
This is the top
Need some
of a
blue
That's
chew.
moisture
broke. That's
evaporator.
not flaccid. That's flat out broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow landed on it straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a big. This is all prints in one piece, Land Speeder Luke file, but this is just the very top. I reprinted it. I randomly put it right here for.
So is that like a failed print? Because I see it's only connected by like one string of filament.
No, it fell down. Like I broke it.
It broke. What's that supposed to be though?
Moisture
let me-
vaporator.
Let me just show you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't break.
Oh,
it
moisture
again.
evaporator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Land Speeder
I
Luke.
gotta grab.
I was gonna
Patreon
show you,
exclusive.
Matt, but it just fell. I have one.
Everybody's just breaking them. Also,
we go.
dude, what is going on, man?
Yeah.
Look, I'm
Look
part
at
of.
me, coffee. Look at
Look,
me.
I'm part of the boys now. Look.
Someone
That's
clip
perfect.
that.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
I did it from the other corner. I did it from the corner of Justin.
Oh,
when I
yeah.
was there.
Oh, there you go.
these.
There you go.
There's
like, some guys?
detail.
Sup, guys?
Part of out of the basement now.
Justin does not know what's going on right now.
No, he
No,
has
no.
no clue what's going on.
I'm sure he can hear it a little bit through his headphones, like even though he has them off.
What's up, guys? Third member of Out of the Basement.
Bro, you can't be on out of the
You're breaking the fourth wall, coffee. You're looking at the camera too much.
Guys, I can confirm. Coffee can't be on out of the basement because he just smells really bad.
Goodbye, Tarful.
But in all fairness, you boy, don't you use
What's up, guys?
Dr. Squatch,
Yeah,
Darth Maul,
dude.
arse?
Justin, you missed it.
teeth?
I use.
I'm the
Yeah,
third
it's-
member of Out of the Basement now.
Justin, look at Mr.
What?
Coffee.
Oh my
I'm
god.
the third member.
Justin, I have
Bro's not
something-
even giving me a smooch.
Justin, I got something. Look at this. Look at
Those
this.
eyes.
Right, here you go. Is this
I got
Oh,
the
no.
blood fin.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
Got that Black Series.
That was the
gonna
black
ask
series
DCC.
scale blood fin.
I was
just
going to
have
ask
really
that
large
question.
hands.
Am I
Little
the only
undersized.
one that didn't get the latest Maul and Sith speeder?
Wow, you didn't get the
Wow.
blood fin?
All right, Matt.
No, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Are you going to
No?
get the single release small or the 3-pack?
Well, both
Okay.
Oh.
of those. I do have the 3-pack as well as the single on pre-order, but I did not grab the speeder. Well, because I'm
Matt
not
just
a Pulse
hates
Premium.
vehicles.
I'm not a Pulse Premium member, and after tax and shipping, that thing's almost $70.
Yeah.
And I
It is.
said,
Understandable.
Yeah, that's fair. And
You know-
considering,
You know what,
was almost
Matt?
60.
I don't want to
Yeah.
speak. I don't want to speak
I was just
for
wondering.
him, but Wilbon does have an extra one, so
So was that he's still gonna have to pay shipping? You know,
Yeah.
that's not that's
No,
not
I'm
really
just
solving
wondering.
any problems. So.
I don't. That's why I said I don't want to.
idiot.
I don't
For a
want to speak
certain-
for Wilbon, but Wilbon maybe he wants to help a brother out. I don't
For
know.
a certain
Yeah.
tier
I mean,
on
Why are
the,
you throwing
out of the
Wilbon under the
basement
bus
channel
like this?
membership.
minority. I was just wondering.
So
oh, a little teaser.
I just
We
wanted to
might
say
be giving
real
away
quick,
one at some point soon.
we have
Oh.
there has officially been 4,000 bloodfins sold. Well, just under 4,000, or not bloodfins, stabs. We were talking about the bloodfin.
You know
Matt.
what, Coffee? That's insane.
Yeah,
But
I don't care what
nobody
you have
has.
to say. I don't care what you have to say. Nobody's listening to you.
Nice. Matt, did you
Where's
also
my
not,
shit, zoo bitch?
What's that, Dobby?
I was gonna say, did you also not pick it up because it wasn't the like accurate colors from the film, and it was based off
I mean,
more of a
that-
concept color?
I mean, that's not a total deal breaker for me. I mean, yes, it would have been awesome if it was screen accurate to Phantom Menace. I mean, I get them, doing the whole nostalgic thing to the one that came out in the 90s. Or, well, I guess early 2000s, I guess, when that one came out, right?
99, but I don't know when that thing released. It was 99.
Yeah, the
exactly.
12-inch. Yeah, the
Yeah.
12-inch version. Yeah, I don't know. Look at Yoda. Those eyes.
Smoke crack with me.
What the?
Yeah. Do you want to buy some death sticks?
Justin, I have a tiny little discussion topic, real quick.
What's
wanna
up?
ask
Just
your
off that
opinion.
fin.
Have you seen quite a few people, both in the Out of the Basement Discord, I've seen on Reddit, bunch of places. Some people are thinking that because they didn't show Pipeline in this, that Pipeline's done. Like they're never showing Pipeline again.
Pipelines are done.
And I just don't understand. One time they don't show it, and now
Dude,
Pipelines are
Blackseer-
not.
If-
Like they're jumping to conclusions. That's
Yeah.
so new, bro.
If-
It's a new concept.
I mean, if anything, I think it's a good thing because at least like we know that there's not many pipelines for them to reveal. So I know
Right.
that I don't know what's next. I know Mr. Stevie mentioned the chance of a 10/27 stream. We will have London
And New York
MCM
City
Com-
Comic Con. So
well,
all three of those.
New
And
York,
New York
MC
Comic
yeah, we've got three. Then we've got three.
Oh,
coming
and
up.
we forgot to mention, Yak did confirm that Savaja Press will be revealed at one of those.
Ooh,
He said he
so-
should be revealed next
Yeah,
month.
should be. My bad. But
So
First
probably the
deluxe
ones
of
that
the
were
year?
revealed, there's still like what 6 to be pipelined, or
Yeah.
6 on the pipeline list.
yeah,
or
if
so?
you count
think so.
Dash Rendar as a pipeline, there's
Mm.
well, technically hasn't been fully revealed yet, so I
Right.
wouldn't count it.
Yak has him
coming,
listed
though.
under pipeline. Though.
He's a given.
Yeah.
If we
But
got
those
Xizor.
Technically, Zoo. Technically.
Actually,
More thing.
Yeah, I mean
You know-
they did have to push back every segment because they were going over schedule, so that everything was delayed by like 20 minutes. I don't know.
So you're
Hasn't
saying
that
they had
happened multiple
pipelines that they held back from us? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I'm pretty sure all the years of Pulsecon they have gone over like slightly. or
They always
there's
do,
10-year,
yeah.
yeah. There's a 10-minute difference.
It's because of
that's
that damn Magic the Gathering.
There's still
all. My favorite line.
Zuboy, you say that, but I've heard more. They're not pipelining because the Black Series dead.
Yes, I've
It's
heard that
dead.
as well.
Yeah, I
dead.
mean, that's
It's
like
dead.
GI Joe usually has not like they don't call it pipelines, but they usually like tease things. They didn't tease anything. Actually, like
Yeah.
the GI Joe panel was I don't know. I don't I just keep up with it and I don't collect it at all or anything. But it seemed kind of weak when usually like GI Joe is a really strong, you know.
Starduster looked good.
Yeah, I think people were just expecting more. I
Yeah.
guess it was just like
Yeah.
quantity. I guess people were they're used to having more. So I saw that and I was like, so that's why going to the Star Wars, I was like, I wonder how this is going to go. But then Star Wars blew it away. I
But-
think.
yeah, they got bricked up for Star Wars.
Yeah. What is it? I know I've seen, was it Fig mentioned it, and I think Mike Case, that G.I. Joe have kind of been like, not on the decline, but like they've been passing on more and more like figures like recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's. I don't know again much about GI Joe personally, but that's
I
just
don't
something
either.
I've noticed.
Yeah, but to your
Um,
point, yeah, or your point, Zoo,
Oh,
we still have
there's-
Kelneka, Armored
Yeah,
Moth,
so there's-
Speaking of
Praetorian
which,
Guard, Anakin, Phase 1
I don't
Rex.
know if y'all
so there's
talked
5.
about it, but in that Phase 1 Rex leaked image, we can kind of see a little bit of Moff Gideon in his Dark Trooper armor off to the side.
Is that
That
confirmed
picture.
then? That it is him.
That's what it has to be, I think. Like 100%.
It's like glossy black.
It's literally just like this much of the chest piece and the arm. Like it's
Why
nothing.
couldn't they
but-
just take a bigger photo?
right? Get that ultra wide on the iPhone, you know. Yeah, right there.
That's definitely been cropped. He's definitely cropped that image. Yeah, could be. It looks like it has an overlay as well.
Also, the for anybody interested who hasn't gotten it yet, the IG-12 deluxe pack is in stock.
Oh shit, he's glitching out.
He said
Yeah,
Is he
I
lagging
didn't,
for
I
anyone?
didn't hear what you said, Watt Tim.
I know what you said. You said the IG-12 is in stock, but
Dude, why is Zoo
what it
so
was.
mean to Coffee, bro?
No,
Bro, me mean to him? It's the other way around, bro.
it's okay. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him the next time I see him.
Bro, I support that, like, for real.
Also,
Justin playing favorites?
also
Pass.
there's 720 blood fins in stock.
that's it. How
That's
many
not
did we
bad.
say there was before? Like 700 something. So like,
Some
wonder if
people
it'll go on
actually
sale.
refunded a few.
yeah, I think it went up. yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that if you are watching Out of the Basement stream and you buy a bloodfin, Justin will personally send you $50.
That's true.
Yeah. Justin was
Yeah?
Justin's actually giving out blood fins at ICC Con. If you come up to him, if you see him at the con,
I'm
come
gonna
up
be
to
wearing
him.
a trench coat. I'm gonna open it, and there's just gonna be all these blood fins coming out.
What are you buying?
No, but
I actually heard
What
that
are you
Justin
selling?
added everyone and said that Fives in the Shadow Squadron 2-pack was in stock.
Yeah,
Yep.
5's in stock.
But what I was gonna say, like I said a few minutes ago, if you are channel membership on that basement battalion tier, there may or may not be a future potential blood fin that we're gonna give away. Once we hit a certain milestone, perhaps.
1 million.
Like beating Monday Night Figure Ball.
Justin is in Hazard's pockets. Yeah, you already know. I'm in their pockets. I can't even get a message back, but yeah, I'm in their pocket.
Get left on red.
Baddies, it's going to be
You're their
when
favorite
Out of the
shill.
Basement starts getting more views than subscribers. Only the cool channels can do that.
Yeah. Because it's totally not because your videos are 6 hours long. And
Hey,
so
we
I
did
have
our-
to click on the video 20 times to finish one
our
episode.
last 2-3 streams are only like 3 hours. This one is longer. This stream is longer than our
This
last
is longer
stream, bro.
than Diet Figure Ball.
Well, that's diet figure. That's literally in the name,
Yeah.
diet. Let's
Hey,
see.
Fletho, to answer your question, yes, I did order a stab. I just didn't
Nice.
get the blood fin yet,
Yet?
but I did.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. They said they ordered a stab and a blood fin, got free shipping. Oh.
Yeah, there's that. Or you can, like, if I don't know how the warehouse sale is in the States on Hasbro Pulse US, but if there's something, then you can always fit that in, potentially.
See,
Yeah.
you know,
We
Justin, if
clearance chicken in that blood fin.
Justin, if you were a real friend, you would hand deliver it to Matt Bryan's house.
Maybe Matt, you're not going to ICC Con, are you?
no, I'm not.
Matt.
I know.
I'm just
It's
kidding.
unacceptable. No. October, November, December are very, very busy months for me at work, and there'd have been no way I would have been able to get the time off to go. So, yep. And
That's
I
right. We'll just come kidnap you from work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Problems.
You're gonna go missing for 1 week exactly.
Yeah.
Doug, I've been wondering the same thing. Not gonna lie.
Zoo Boy, why didn't you ask?
No, I completely forgot till Doug just.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
waiting for someone to talk about this because we
It's-
have not done a
yeah, I
wheel.
brought it up last. You'll see on Died Figure Ball when you watch it. I was like, oh yeah, I wonder when Justin's doing the wheel.
I think it's because let me look. I didn't want to do another one when we hadn't shipped out the previous winner. Yeah, that's why. Okay, this is why. September 1st just talking about these Sundays. September 1st was when everyone was able to get on for our creator clash for our little trivia championship, where we had 10 Black Series creators on the show.
And none of us.
Will Bond, Monday Night Figure Ball, he counts, bro. He was representing all of you guys.
He's a Black Series creator. Sorry, Zoo.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Zuboy's a McFarlane creator.
True, that's why.
Nate and I are gonna start our own channel.
Yeah. And then last week we had Sith Lord 229. So when he said he was available, I'm like, that takes a high priority for me. I've wanted to have him on for a while. And then this week was Pulsecon. So that's why there hasn't been a wheel. We should do it next week, though.
Wasn't it a couple months ago where you did 2 streams in a row that were wheels? Because it was the last month and the...
Maybe.
I think you did that.
Dude,
Maybe.
it's almost like Doug is part of the stream right now with his picture in the corner.
Yeah,
It's like
honestly.
he's here with us. I wanted to talk about Pat Dyer's comment. I heard somebody put one stap in their cart, and then they went back to the page, and it let them put 2 more in their cart, so they were able to order 3. I don't know how valid that is.
That's
or
weird.
what, but
Yeah, I
mean,
figured you might have to
If you can just do separate orders.
start a second
yeah, you
account.
just do separate orders.
Or
Just do
separate
they don't-
orders. Yeah.
they're not going to enforce. Like if you only want 3, then you're not going to get them all in one order.
Fucking
But
buy it.
Why do they limit it anyway? It's an army builder.
Yeah, why could you get? Was it 3 blood
yeah,
fins?
you get 3 blood fins, but only
Why'd they
2
do 3
stabs.
blood fins with the actual
Well, it's
army
'cause-
builder?
Darth Maul is, there's multiple. He's clones. Darth Maul clones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, is the limit for you guys 3 then in the States, or is it less?
2.
It's 2. Okay,
2
well,
for the
us in
stat.
Yeah.
Okay, well for us, I think the step is 3 for us.
What the heck?
And that's weird because y'all got less staps in stock too. So
I don't know, man. I don't know.
y'all
Hasbro's
got
playing a
less and
game.
could order more.
Zombie,
Yeah, and then
you
it
got
was 5 Yoda and
Yeah,
Grey
I
packs.
agree.
Yeah, I never saw that one on Pulse. I'm gonna have to wait till Shop Disney gets
I
them.
got that one pre-ordered through
Yeah.
Mike Case right now.
Yeah, you got that Mike
yeah.
Case pre-order.
Yeah.
That Mike Case
I
pre-order.
think that one eventually sold out on Hasbro Pulse
that
here
one
in the
went
UK.
quick.
The Mace Windu and 187, I don't think ever sold out, but that one did. But what
Yeah,
you
Matt,
saying,
that Yoda. I was just before I get to that, I was answering Matt. That
Mhm.
Yoda Gree pack, it didn't even reach past the Pulse Premium window.
Right.
I don't even
People
think it hit
still
the
sold-
30-minute mark.
Yeah, people. I'm very glad that I got that because I missed the Mace when it first went up. So I was like, Yoda, I'm not missing because I was
geez.
like, oh, Mace isn't gonna sell out.
I
And then-
remember.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
became buddies with Wilbon, bro. Is he missed the Mason 187th pack and he was fucking tweaking, bro. He was like actually losing it.
Yeah, Shop Disney will have Degree and Yoda. I'll grab it there.
yeah.
Nice, Troy.
Oh yeah, there you
Separate
go.
orders.
There you go, Pat.
Yeah.
Just try to make a second order.
Yeah.
No, this is just my print that messed up.
That Alice. Oh, that's funny.
Zombie,
And then
I was
I
gonna
also
ask
got
you
a cigarette now. I'm like,
Oh, there you go, puff. Wait, maybe you should use that and then flip off Hasbro building.
Oh yeah, you have a vape.
What I was gonna ask you, Zabi, is you said you got 1 or 2 staffs.
I got 2 steps. I was debating one because I haven't set up my Phantom Menace display yet. I mean, that's why I mentioned on Monday Night Figureball that I haven't opened my Maul Speeder up.
Yeah.
I've only opened one of the Droidica. I mean, I think 2 steps will be good because, I mean, it'll be on a display stand anyway, and I think what I may do is get like a clearer critic stand and have it a bit higher, potentially. But I just think the small vehicles are just, considering that they're starting to slowly come back, I really just want to support as much as I can. I think it's just...
SH figure
it's
arts
too
head.
cool. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's cool. I think even though I do have an extra figure arts, I think for that Maul, I'm just going to still have the Clocom. And then the other ones I'm going to have on the Clone Wars Maul and the Rebels Maul as well.
Yeah,
We could
Zabi,
fluff
do you
those
live
comments,
on
Zabi.
Mustafar? Are you
I
actually
know.
in Vader's castle right now?
he is
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Zabi, you should go get your blanket.
I don't have
I
a
mean,
blanket
sorry, your
anymore.
Sith cloak, my bad.
I don't have my Sith cloak. I have something similar. Let's see if this will... Let's see if we can...
I guess if we're
how fitting that Diesel
There
is
it
on
is.
right now. I'm literally typing out my Chipotle order to Lucy.
Oh my god.
I'm-
That's where your basement bucks go.
My basement
So-
bucks. It's specifically yours too. I contacted YouTube and I said make sure that's Bat Diesel's channel membership money.
So since we give you
Give
the
my
money
money
for
back.
Chipotle, you're gonna share with us, right?
Is that how it
Yeah.
works?
Yeah.
It's almost
I-
like taxes. Like now I have to. I've collected my taxes. Now I have to do something for you.
Yeah,
Your
get me a
Phantom
quesadilla.
Tax
Justin.
and
Are you
Chipotle.
gonna ship one for me, Justin, across the pond? 5
Yeah.
working days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Heat it up in the kettle.
Yeah.
I'll heat up the
Oh,
Chipotle
jeez.
in the kettle.
He's
I'm gonna
get
boil
boiling
it.
water.
I think there's space in there. Something.
Zombie, you know, that reminds me, when you were talking about the accents earlier, I like, it's always hard for my dad to understand when we used to watch Doctor Who when she was the doctor. Jodie Whittaker's Yorkshire accent,
Yeah.
that's very thick.
It's
Nice.
also
Okay, but who asked?
So there's only
See how that hits much harder when
135
it's not me doing it?
There's only 135 Commando droids on Pulse still,
Oh.
and I'm about
How many?
to check.
You said
135.
Oh wow.
I mean,
So
well,
about to
well
check.
Zuboy, how does your dad?
Xizor.
How does your dad find it watching a Guy Ritchie film instead?
Oh, we do watch with subtitles. but my dad and I are a big fan of Guy Ritchie films. We actually
Yeah.
just
Damn.
watched last night. It's not a Guy Ritchie film, but it's in the same vein. We watched The Beekeeper.
Oh,
Which
with,
is-
with Jason
The
Statham.
Beekeeper is an awful movie, but it's fucking amazing. I highly
The action
recommend it.
sequences
Does
are fun.
does Jason
Yes, it's-
Statham say you just got stung?
The whole movie, he's just everything he says is a bee pun. It's so
Oh,
good. He has to protect the hive.
Oh,
good.
God.
It's
I
so
feel like
good.
that would be a great film to watch, like if you're drunk or something, or like
I
just
like
like
that profile
from
photo.
friends.
No, but Snatch and
Spider-Man
Lock,
3.
Stock are two just
Oh.
of the best films ever.
Matt, which
I-
one do you prefer?
Do make myself clear, lads. Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. They're equally great.
See, because I feel like most people say Snatch, but Lock, Stock is my favorite Guy
It's
Ritchie.
so-
It's so good. I love that.
Good, but I do love
Unc
Brad
Doug
Pitt.
got a bone
And
to pick.
Yes,
that is just
Brad Pitt is fantastic.
yeah.
I think for me it has to be The Gentleman. Honestly,
The Gentleman is great.
with
Gentleman's
Colin Farrell and
fine.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Play a game with me, right?
I just
Please.
watched. What wasn't Man from U.N.C.L.E. Guy Ritchie?
Yes.
Yes.
That
yeah,
movie's
that's with
very
Henry Cavill.
underrated.
I
I like.
just bought that on Blu-ray. Actually, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it. I bought it to
4K
watch.
came in.
That's why
that
so many
movie's-
people want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was
That's why so
highly
many people
underrated.
want
I like it. Henry Cavill is good. Like after when
Yeah.
you watch it, you're like, this guy should be James Bond. You know.
But then here's the thing with James Bond, and people do not understand. Sorry for the side tangent, but like everyone's saying Idris Elba, Tom Hardy, Henry Cavill. Do you not consider that they're all too old, too established, could be too expensive?
Every
single-
fan cast for any part ever is always wrong because
Precisely,
9 times
yeah.
out of
Let's
10,
get Keanu Reeves as Revan. I know Zooboy. would
I know.
love that.
9 times out of 10, the better choice for a character like that is an unknown actor, and that's what they
especially
do
James
anyway.
Bond,
They
because-
always do
actually-
that.
who-
yeah,
you
because
know
that's
who-
what they've done for all the James Bonds.
Yeah.
All the James
I
Bonds.
think Batman is the only established like character where they ever don't like every Batman actor has been an established actor, but they
Yeah.
usually don't do it. Like for Superman, it wasn't like that. Christopher Reeve
No.
wasn't. Henry Cavill, Brendan Routh.
Yeah,
You know
and
who
I'm
I
willing.
think could do James Bond, but you'd have to really
just
get
go.
Justin job.
Where'd he go? He's
I
gone.
think it'd be too much for one person. Like it's not like I'm not saying that would ever happen. I'm not saying it's even my dream cast. I'm just saying I think actually it'd be interesting. Actually, I think Robert Pattinson could do James Bond.
I feel like I
be-
just
you'd
don't
have
Justin's
see him
not
as
here.
that
He loves
anymore.
Pattinson.
You'd have to
I-
really tweak
back.
the character and make him actually like a young guy who's a bit darker and stuff. Like the problem is,
Right.
someone said like, oh, he'd be too close to to Bruce Wayne, but he'd be very different. Like
Yeah,
could
but
see
Robert
Bruce.
Pattinson's
Yeah, I-
Bruce
I could
Wayne
see-
doesn't put that Playboy persona that
No, he
Christian
doesn't.
Bale
Not
has.
yet.
Not yet.
No,
Not yet.
yeah,
Well, not
And
yet,
Gen
'cause-
2
Right.
yes, you are.
Just the context of the movie. He's not.
right.
Oh,
He's
of
not
course.
Pimp Daddy
Yeah.
Wayne yet.
Right.
And Gen 2, you are correct, but then again, that was just a TV show. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying specifics. And then Henry Cavill was also in the running for James Bond with Daniel Craig back in the early 2000s.
That was a long. He was young.
He was
that was a
9. I
long
think he
time
was
ago.
20. I think it was 2022.
crazy.
Something like that, yeah.
Zavi, have you seen Layer Cake?
I did. I watched. I think I watched it when I was like 14, 15. So I don't have, or maybe a bit younger than that. So I don't have much like memory of that. I know the ending of the film, and obviously that was the film that ultimately.
Oh, did we talk
landed.
about this?
I think we did. I think in the after
Yeah,
screen,
I remember.
potentially,
Yes,
yeah.
we did. We did. Yeah.
Not to
Yes.
not to butt in on this just amazing conversation. There's 639 Prince Xizor left on hasbro.
Thanks for the
That's pretty
update,
good.
Alex.
W.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for the update, but
I hate
who
to
asked?
do this.
Did you just fucking say my name?
I hate
Michael?
to do this because we're all having fun right now, and you guys are conversing. But I'm gonna have to end the stream
That's good.
because
you got
because-
trouble coming.
starving, bro, and I have
This
to
is
go
a
pick
Black
up
Series
this
podcast. We ain't listening to this other stuff.
You can listen to conversations like this on a Monday Night Figure Ball
That's
every Monday at 8:15
Quillian
p.m.
Collectibles.
ET.
Yes, we are. By the way, Pat, did you get your
1:15 a.m.
package?
UK time.
I didn't see it in the chat, but you didn't respond. I think I checked on the tracking. I think you should have got it. Your Superior 187th. That isn't messed up at all.
Fucking Bobcat, to answer your question, I don't really have an answer. I think I really liked what Matt Reeves did with the Riddler, so I think anyone he picks, and the Penguin, of course. Penguin is fantastic.
Clayface.
He mentioned
So,
in a
ooh,
recent.
yes. Oh yeah, because he
I don't
said
think it'll
right.
be Clayface. He mentioned in a recent interview he's excited, but I
Yeah.
don't think it'll be any. I think he's going to stick more grounded. But again, that's after stream talk. Not now, but there we go.
Justin, real quick before
Just-
you end, since we were talking about it, do
Oh.
you?
Hang on. Do you need me to make you big?
No. You don't, I don't think it's big. Have you seen Guy Ritchie, Matthew Vaughn films?
I don't think so.
I think you would like them. There are
Yeah.
lots of quippy, fun Quentin Tarantino like dialogue.
Or was there feet?
British,
Yeah.
British
Guy-
Tarantino,
Guy Ritchie is literally the British equivalent to Tarantino.
but he's worse. But they're still good.
But well, I'm not comparing on film level, but just like style-wise,
Style.
very
Yeah.
similar.
They're very, very
Yeah.
stylistic. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
cool. I
you'd
just
like
wanted to make sure you got it. And if Collector Cody's watching, your Irish package will be arriving sometime. I'm sure.
Curlian, I don't know what I don't understand. It's the lighting because I don't know what's
Oh, I still see it.
It's a lens
No, it's still
flare.
there, Karen.
We
If you
confirmed
look
that
close, it's still
a
there.
few weeks ago. It's a
Oh,
lens
it's still
flare.
there.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
I have
because
to
I
figure
get
something out.
J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
does my he does my editing.
Bro, you directed the
Lens
best Star
flare.
Wars film?
Yeah, exactly.
Number one?
100%.
Well, actually, number one's Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Yikers.
It's lucky that when we were talking about Bacara, that Bacara isn't from Attack of the Clones, because then I really wouldn't know who the hell he was.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't know that ATT was in Attack of the Clones.
I
I really can't get
Bro,
over
he
that.
I
didn't-
don't-
he
That
didn't
was
know
Wait, is
Jar
that
Jar
dumbest-
was an Attack of the Clones. He's like,
okay,
Bro, that
when-
shot
Jar
of
Jar.
the-
He's like, wait, when?
Listen, no,
When
no,
is
no,
Jar
no,
Jar
no,
shot
no, no,
us
no,
out?
no,
In
no,
the Battle
no,
of
no.
Geonosis, when that rocket, like, it's like,
He did-
and
no,
then
he
it
just didn't watch the
blows up the
movie. He just didn't
ATT.
watch it.
That's like a great shot.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's
I
pretty cool.
knew that Jar Jar was in Attack of the Clones. I didn't know they made a figure of Jar Jar from Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Did you know that the
just
ATT
like how
was
you
Attack of the
knew Pulsecon wasn't
I
just going to
did,
be
bro.
skeleton
I will
crew
find
figures.
the links. I will find.
Mine too.
Nice.
You're going to find the links.
Supposed to, anyway.
Give me IG88
All right,
with that
you
new
loyal
body,
Monday
please.
Night Figure Ball
Yeah.
watchers. I know someone remembered me saying that Skeleton Crew was not going to be a Pulsecon. I know, Justin. You have to remember,
Find me
right?
the
Back
evidence.
me up, bro.
I don't believe it.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure.
And I'm not
Damn it.
looking.
I can't say 100%.
You're the
Not
executive
looking,
producer,
didn't
Brad.
ask,
What are you
don't
doing?
care. All of the above.
Yeah. All right. I do have to wrap it up, though. I'm
All right,
sorry.
I'm
I
sorry,
know it's
dude.
only 20 more minutes until 4 hours, but I
Nah,
can't do it. I can't let
We
that
were
thing
this
get
close
cold.
to the
and
verge of greatness.
Can't let the chippy get cold.
Can't let the chippy get cold.
Wait, are you?
boys.
Do you get the same order every time at Chipotle, or do you shake it up?
I get the same order every single time. Almost. Every once in a while, I will. I'll get maybe tacos or something a little different. I'll mix it up, but for the most part, it's always the extra white rice, light pinto beans, chicken, medium salsa, the cheese and sour cream, and lettuce. That's the most recent addition is lettuce. Because I've turned a new leaf on lettuce.
I thought you were gonna get a burrito junior with the small kids chocolate.
No burrito, no burritos.
The small kids.
The burrito just
That's all you can
dies.
afford.
You
That's
take
all you
that
can afford with the channel
first bite,
membership
and then it all just comes pouring.
No,
out
Justin,
of it.
I will say
Yeah.
I hate burritos. Well, I don't hate them, but quesadillas are so much better because they're cooked. I know people will say, "Yeah, it's cooked," but it's not like
You're cooked.
it's not
bro.
grilled. You know what I mean? A quesadilla is hot when you show up. Like a burrito, they just put the shit in it and then you eat it. Because a
Zuboy-
quesadilla is cooked.
I like burritos at authentic Mexican places.
Yeah.
Talk to.
I have a
you
nice
guys.
Mexican
Come
restaurant
on.
near me.
Oh,
Coffee,
you
we
I
should
like that
go.
for context. You're also
you send
comparing
coffee off
like a
on the
Taco
road.
Bell quesadilla to a
Yeah.
Yes.
Taco Bell burrito.
Right, right.
Yep. I like how chat's going on the goodbyes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try to usher everyone out.
No,
Yeah.
in all seriousness, thank you guys, each and every one
Oh,
of you,
thank
for
you.
showing up. I didn't have
Thank
Nate
you.
today, so it was nice that I was able to throw out some invites to people. I know we have Monday night diet figure ball coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be short stream tomorrow.
And by short, you mean
Probably 2.5 hours still.
Yeah, it'll be shorter than this.
yeah. And Matt, do you have any new videos or anything coming up?
So my review for Bosk, the reissue went up yesterday, and next Saturday I'll have the review for Dr. Afra BT1 and 000 go up. And at some point I'll do the review for IG-12. I have number 59 Rex on the way from Big Bad Toy Store, so I'll probably just do a comparison with that one with the Hascon, basically the same figure, but I figured,
The Hascon one doesn't have photo reel, right?
correct.
Nice.
Correct.
So this will be your first photo reel for Rex.
This will be my first number 59 photo reel Rex. Well,
That's awesome.
if you want to count the
cool.
Bad Batch version as photo reel,
Nah, we're not
you
counting.
could. So yeah, I'm excited for that one.
I'll promote you for a sec, Matt, because everyone should go watch. I know it's a little bit old now, but Matt's collection tour video. 'Cause
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Matt did one recently.
Go
The
watch
most
all
recent
of
one?
Matt Bryant's videos.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yep.
After
Matt,
this
we
week-
got to have you on Figure Ball one day.
Yeah.
Oh
That would
boy.
be fun.
It's on the Monday night, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Normally,
We also
yeah.
do diet.
Yeah, we can
figure balls.
accommodate. If
Yeah,
Monday's
so,
not good
yeah,
for you, we
can-
can
yeah.
do
We
another.
can try
day.
to accommodate some.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just let me know. I'll probably have to
Yep.
bug out kind of early because I got to go night because I get up super
yeah.
early.
Of course.
We go very long, so we don't expect everyone to. Stay.
Yeah. No, I get up at like 5:30 every morning, so
Okay.
Oh, I do too, and I just stay on the whole time.
you just deal with it.
Yeah, I feel
Or,
I can't do that. I'm
The
I'm
worst
too
is
old
when,
to
is
do that
when
now.
you wake up and then they just finished like an hour before.
Yeah.
And like they're still sending messages like an hour before I wake up in the morning. And I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, it was
Just funny.
crazy because was it when I was on? It was like 1 a.m. starts for my time, and I was up until 8 a.m. And then
I like how you
eventually-
said you were
It's
going to nap
crazy,
beforehand, and you just didn't. You just didn't.
I
nap.
did. No, bro. I was so scared my phone was gonna have a seizure. Like my
Hey, thanks,
like,
Doug.
times everything. But I just I couldn't miss it.
just in China.
Yeah, no, I know. I felt bad. Honestly,
Time to
yeah,
end it.
right. Yeah,
Nah,
no, just cut.
Nah, you're good. As far as Out of the Basement, I don't know if Nate is gonna have this up, but we do have a blunder filmed, and I think it's gonna be a pretty funny one, and I think the thumbnail is gonna be a hoot as well. So yeah, our next content video should be a blunder. Figure it out as always on Friday, Lazy Sunday. Next Sunday, probably do the wheel as well. I see Zavi has their Instagram
Oh,
as part of
yes.
their little username.
Thank you.
And then Bat Diesel,
I'm
you're
just
just here.
Yeah, I'm just here. I'm a figment of your imagination.
Bad Diesel is the executive producer of Monday Night Figure Ball.
Yeah, actually, I am Late Night Collectibles that you see in the chat there. That's me. I have an Instagram. I don't even know.
No
what it
way!
is. What is my Instagram? Oh, it's Late Night Collectibles, all one word. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to
I'm in-
look
I'm in the
you and
Discord.
Zavi up because I
Cheers,
don't think I'm connected with you two.
No,
I-
I don't believe
no,
so.
I-
I mean, I've just made a new account specifically for action figure like content and photos, but I've been quite busy recently. But I want to get more into action figure photography
Yeah.
and everything.
No, I just
Awesome.
hang out and yap. That's all I do.
They're
Nice.
guys who I've become friends with over Discord,
Okay.
and I like people joining the stream. They don't necessarily have to be content creators. I like some people, and I invite some people on the stream. That's how it works.
So that means every
Friends.
single person you don't have on stream,
Friends.
you actually
Yeah.
hate them.
Yeah,
It's
every
actually
single
why-
person.
It's actually
Yeah.
why Nate's not
He
here.
actually hates Zach
Yeah.
and Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Landspeeder Luke, hate him.
All right. I'm ending the
Goodbye.
stream now. I'm
Okay,
ending the
okay,
stream now.
okay.
All right.
Pull
But-
plug.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
for
Thanks for
everyone
watching.
coming on. See you
Thank
guys
y'all.
later.
Next time.
Watch Figure Ball tomorrow.
See you
Eat your
guys
chippy.
later.
Eat your Chipotle.